What's up, cuties? Happy Wednesday. Or is it? Or is it? Okay, little sis. Little sis say she gonna be spectacious, child, right there in them bushes. Thank you for stopping through, my little sis. Trending. Let me give trending spectacia before she go.
Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
Child, I don't know what's going on. Hey, let's do one. Let me try spectacia again. Shout out to 180 of you. Please hit the like button for me if you don't mind and drop down. I would love to have other folks in the chat tonight that may not necessarily agree with the discussion. An open dialogue, if you will. But I'm gonna give trending expectation. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my wiring. I don't know what's going on. I'm over StreamYard. One more again.
Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
We respect it. We respect it as long as you hit that like button. But I would love for you guys to drop down. Hey, Brittany, Janae, Veronica, Monroe. Let me first start off, guys, with Cindy. Cindy Clay. Welcome to the Cutie Crew, Cindy. We will be watching Love in Huntsville, season 1, episode 9, Friday. Friday. I was going to try to do something Saturday, but I am going out the country. So I got, nails, all that stuff to do. But welcome, Cindy, to the Cutie Crew. Cutie Crew, you guys know this was supposed to be our members only live tonight, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I know we were going to discuss this anyway. So why not discuss it publicly and let the people know how the Cutie Crew sisters get down. But thank you again, Cindy Clay. Irene, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Hello to you. And Cookie from the Shy, member for 12 months, representing that Cutie Crew for a whole year. I appreciate you, Cookie. Cookie, I meant to send you a video from the Shy. I'll do it after we get off. But I don't know about you guys. I'm a little sad. First, rest in peace to Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace to the legend. Frankie Beverly's music, I'm sure you all can relate. I have great memories from family reunions, wedding receptions, parties, stepper sets, cleaning up on Saturdays. He was just him. Just him. So rest in peace to that king. It's been a heavy week, but my sadness is not just from that. My sadness is what I will be discussing. You know, because we can hop out here and we can chat from channel to channel and panels to panels, and talk about this shit like it's not uh, uh, um, as bad as it is. You know what I mean? As scary as it is, as low down as it is. So I'm not just going to stick on Stormy Steele. I'm going to go through the plot of the whole damn cast when it comes to Mel. Look, Mel is human. Mel is like myself and you guys. She's not perfect. We're not perfect. None of the above. But when I say that, I would love to hear other people drop down and let me know what she did first, not after. First. I would love it, because I just think I'm cray. You know what I mean? As for me, I said this before, I'll say it again. I've been a supporter since Love in Huntsville started. Before there were a group name as far as mellow meters and all of that. You know what I mean? And watching the show, as with any reality show, there could have been times where I was like, ooh, maybe Mel shouldn't have said that. Or, ooh, maybe Mel, as I said with every damn body else on the show. But when it comes to real life, this not just reality TV. When it comes to the real life shit that's been happening, I don't get it. And it's really, really sad to me. I'm going to go back down memory lane in a minute. Um, and I'll show you guys some things. But when it comes to Mel's live from today, I teared up. I did. I think I even put in the chat. This is really sad when you really think about it. And when she teared up, I damn near lost it because she's not Superwoman. And all of these things that's being done is being done purposely with hate. With hate. You know, do I care if, let's say, Stormy said some slick shade when it comes to this show? Destiny may have said some slick shade. Slick shade is reality TV. This is real life shit that's really, really happening. And yeah, when I saw her tear up, because we don't see that side, but if you're human, yeah, that's happening. That's happening. And it's some of the most craziest shit as far as everything surrounding this cast that I've ever witnessed when it comes to reality TV. Do I think that, let's use Nene for instance, that some of the girls couldn't stand her? Absolutely. But have I seen any of them go to the extreme lengths to hurt her? No. Did they throw shade back at her? Absolutely. That's about it. The pain that Mel has endured, though, stems from the evilness of Mr. Martel Holt. Because guess what? Had Martel demanded respect for his wife, there would be no coleslaw. There would be no Miles Morales. There would be no plots from all of the cast members. And I'm going to take it a step further. If he had demanded respect for the mother of his children since he separated from her, none of this shit would be happening. Martel wants to walk around and act like he's a man. He's not a man to me. He's not a man to me. The shit that he's allowed, participated in, egged on, again, when it comes to his ex-wife and mother of his 4 kids, is as low as a so-called man can go. It really is. And look, normally, hey, Prince of Peace. Hey, Prince of Peace. I hope you stream your performance. I've known about it for quite some time. I want to see it. But thank you for joining me. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not looking at the chat. But the shit that he's allowed, again, participated in, egged on, championed when it comes to ex-wife and mother of his 4 kids is diabolical. It really, really is. Because as a man, hey, Chef Don Don. Chef Don Don, I was over in your bushes early this morning when I was starting work. I may have to DM you because I need to know who you was talking about so I could go and block them, child. I need to know. But as a man, Martel could have demanded respect when it comes to the mother of his children, whether they were still married or separated. Why? Because again, she's the mother of his 4 kids. And normally, and I swear on this, normally I would never say this when it comes to a father of children. I love my daddy. Love. Whole tattoo on my wrist right now that say daddy's girl. The best. Amazing. But when it comes to Martel Holt, and Lord forgive me, I hope his 4 kids with Mel grow up and hate his ass. I really, really do. I hope they cut him off completely for the rest of their lives. And I would never say that. But Martel don't give a damn about those kids. You can't because they came out of Mel. And again, no respect across the board. None. He's demanded no respect. I hope they never speak to him. Once they get old enough to learn all of the details of what this man has done, I would disown my daddy. See, I come from a daddy and a mama who were married for 27 years and they got divorced. My mama said, maybe she shouldn't have done it, but she did. It is what it is. Great dad. I don't know how he was as a husband. It was some reason that she divorced him for 27 years. But what I can tell you this, my daddy would have knocked somebody cold out talking about his mother, his children's mother. Would have knocked them cold out, divorced. She ain't never had to call a repairman, ain't never had to pay for no repairs, plumbing work, nothing. Divorced. Respect. Respect. And she respected him as well. Divorced. Walked up in his house like it was hers. Because she had lived there for 30, 40 years, however long. 27 years. I've never seen a disgusting piece of man like Martel Holt. I promise you guys this. And look, we know we on social media. So we read stories, horrible stories of no good trifling men. But see, Martel want to makes it appear that he's a good dad. I'm a good dad. I love my kids. You never loved your damn kids. You never loved your kids. That's me talking. Because if you did, your actions would have showed that. Never love them. But what he will do is continue to use them to get to their mom. Little Miles Morales posted on Instagram. Guess what? Not his kids with Mel. Not his kids with Mel. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if you ain't got a problem with that one on social media, what's the big deal when it comes to those? They gonna want to know the answer to that question as well when they get older. Evil. Evil. And for me, he does not deserve their love. He's trifling. And yeah, they're young now. They have to mind daddy. They got to do what daddy do. They love their daddy. I can guarantee you this. And I hope he hit his shit. That shit is going to dwindle as they get older. And when they learn of the shit that you allowed, that you participated in. Sticking dogs on her left and right. Left and right. How could they still look at you with love and admiration in their damn eyes? How? So my thoughts, only me, and I know it's not right, and Lord forgive me. I hope they turn their back on his ass and never look back. Never. I hope the girls get married and Mel has remarried and somebody else walked them down the damn aisle. That's what I hope. Because all of this shit stemmed from Martel Holt. All of it. And for the people that say, oh, they're just men haters, or they must have gone through what Mel has gone through, or they don't have a man. Hell, y'all should hate his ass too, in my opinion, for the shit that we've been witnessing for years. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. The ignorance, because we talking about women, majority women that want to sit back and try to blame Mel for Martel's actions. I saw comments. Well, maybe if she knew what she was doing in the bedroom, she knew something. She got 4 damn babies bound. But let me blame her because he wanted to go elsewhere. Martel don't really get no hate. Why? Because of jealousy and envy that other women have for another woman. I've said this to you guys before. There are people that I feel like was wishing on Mel's downfall from the beginning when she separated from Martel. They wanted her homeless. They wanted her struggling. They wanted her in pain. They wanted all of that. And it didn't happen. And guess what that caused? Jealousy and envy. That's a disease. And not only are these other women jealous and envious, Martel's ass is as well, still, because he was when they were married. You know, you can walk down the aisle, you can say your vows and kiss and say, I do. And that Negro, some men may experience it with women. That Negro will lay right next to you and be envious and jealous of their own damn wife. Jealous. Why? Because damn, I didn't know she had it like this. And when you have a fractured ego, yeah, you don't like that. She better than me. She's able to operate better than me when it comes to business. She's smarter than me. We're talking about a woman that went and got a job in college and helped put that Negro through school. Probably took his damn test and every damn thing in college. We know she was taking a builder's license test because he ain't been able to pass it yet. Since helped him. I saw somebody else in a Facebook group today said, I really didn't like Mel because when the show first started, I could tell she was covering him. That's what wives do, damn it. And husbands should as well. He didn't cover her as a wife. He hasn't covered her since she divorced him. And like she said, the sad part is he still want her back till this day. That's so crazy to me. But not only is, again, the women throughout social media, a lot of them jealous and envious. Because look, we're not trying to put Mel up on no pedestal. We are not trying to say Mel is God. We are not saying that Mel is without fault. We ain't saying none of that shit. Because Mel's not God. We're not God. We are all flawed somehow, some way. But for the shit that we've seen, it's crazy. But then we go into the envy and jealousy when it comes to damn near the whole damn cast. They the same damn way. Feel the same damn way. Let's start with Tisha, for instance. You know, Cutie Crew and I are looking back at Love in Mirror Huntsville again. We're on season 1. Tisha was overjoyed, ecstatic, elated, and any other word, happy as hell to mention the no moral having ass bird, also known as coleslaw. Tisha couldn't wait. Yeah, they got matching BMWs. Everybody in town know. Everybody know. But as a woman, Tisha, if everybody knew, what did you do for the woman that, again, y'all was going on vacations and all of that? What did you do? Were you there for her or were you happy? Because just like coleslaw, a lot of them felt like Martel was the brain. Mel was just the beauty, the face of. So yeah, if that end, she ain't gonna be shit in life. God block that. Another plot of Tisha's. Carson Blue. Carson Blue. And look, I like Carson. I really, really do. You guys know, go back, look at the videos. I was one of probably the only one rocking for Carson as far as what Carson came out here and said. But guess who knew about Carson? Tisha. Tisha said that was her hairstylist child. And they are they're at odds. And she felt like it would be a good idea to bring Carson to the tea party. Carson said Tisha knew about her friendship with Coleslaw. Where they do that at? Wait a minute now. Where they do that at? But guess what? That was a plot for Tisha to get Carson and probably Coleslaw by way of Carson on the show. Imagine the jokes and the laughs that they had about that. Because Mel didn't know about Carson. Imagine going to the tea party, snickering and giggling and all that shit. Imagine. And I think Carlos ass knew as well. But guess what? That plan was foiled as well. Why? Because again, the no moral having ass bird got jealous when she saw Carson on the show. And what did she do? She went on that fake page that Martel had her set up and was commenting. But the thing that she was saying, Carson knew only she and her knew that. And what happened? Carson came out here and spilled the beans. Spilled the beans about the ultimate plot, the revenge plea, the revenge P, excuse me. Carson came right on out, reached out to Mel, told her. Mel knew, because again, Mr. Man had already sent her the damn picture. Guess what? God blocked that one as well. As well. Tisha orchestrated that and had Carson, in my opinion, not come out and say what she said, we don't know if we would have saw more scenes with Carson going forward. And then it would have been revealed somehow, some way. That girl no coleslaw. Scandalous. Plot. Then, let's go ahead. Thank you, LaDawn. Then, let's go ahead and get into the old needy ass, clingy ass Destiny. First time that we saw a peep of there may be a problem with Destiny is when she was upset because Mel wouldn't be her village. Now, look, this is when Mel was going through her own shit. She was just separated from a jerk. She was going through shit publicly from the no moral, having ass bird damn near every day. She decides to separate from Martel, leave, trying to get her footing back, trying to get back on her feet. And you want me to be your village. What? You want to dump more on her plate instead of recognizing, because Mel and Martel were married for 14 years. Destiny and LeBerick, what, a year or two? You ain't experienced the shit that she experienced. But you want her to take on your shit as well, be a village. What Mama Holt? You say your daddy dated her. We found out that's a lie. We knew that was a lie. You could have took your little son over there to your stepmama, since you and Martel so close, since y'all spend holidays and all that shit together. Why Mel gotta be your village? But what did old Destiny do? What did Destiny do? After Mel gave her thousands of dollars, guess what, Destiny? She couldn't be there for you. Because although she was out here operating with a smile on her face, behind closed doors, if you a woman, you know what the hell she was going through. You should, and everybody else. But I can't be your village, but guess what I can be? I could be a good friend because I recognize that you are in need. And I'm going to go ahead and drop you a couple $1,000. We ain't talking about 1, 2, 3, or 4 more. She did that. So yeah, I can't be your village because I'm going through my own shit, girl. But I see you in need. I'ma get this to you. And she didn't say shit. That's a little villagey. And I know that's not a word. That's a little villagey to me. But what did Destiny do? Destiny got caught talking about Mel in that hotel room when they was filming their reunion. Destiny once again being clingy, said on their reunion stage, I haven't heard from her. I don't know. I don't know where we stand. Then goes and talk about her. She's in the next room. She overhears that. And what did Destiny do? Destiny came out and said Mel was a bad friend. Again, anybody in the chat a bad friend? I like money. I like money. Anybody a bad friend that's gonna send me 4, 5, 6, or however much, paying off DJs and every damn thing else. Anybody a bad friend that operate like that? And Mel didn't say anything until after Destiny called her a bad friend. Maz, if you guys don't mind, can you guys recognize the super chats for me and just thank them? I see you, Cookie from the Shy. Anybody else? Let me see real quick. But Maz, if you guys can just thank them. Jenny B, Crystal Hayes, Cookie from the Shy. I promise you guys I will properly thank you. But yeah, Mel didn't say nothing about the money until Destiny was going on platform after platform, giving interview after interview, saying she was a bad friend. And then guess what? She said Mel shouldn't have said that. Girl, what? What? You think if I know that I was there for you and you out here dogging me out, you think I ain't gonna say shit? Please. Then Destiny and her big D energy became Martel Holt's wing man. I'm gonna say man since she like Big D. Wing woman, child. Let me just, Yeah, she became Martel's wing man for every chick that he decided to stick that moose knuckle in. Destiny and her Big D energy was right there. Right there with Shari, right there with Belinda, and I be damned if she wasn't right there at that uh uh birthday celebration with coleslaw. Again, somebody that this girl helped all of them. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Yes, Carlos shopped this show around, got the show picked up and all of that. I don't give a damn what the title is, had Mel not had a dream and wanted to be on TV and was so persistent that she stayed on top of Carlos, kept emailing him and all of that, reminding him, had that not happened, we wouldn't know none of y'all, including you, Stormy, because a lot of us, maybe a couple, I had never heard of Canvas Beauty, nothing. And I'm not saying that to be, I'm keeping it real. Hadn't heard of anything, even with her success back in 2020 or whatever. I didn't know a Stormy until she got on this show. So everybody can come to the table and then turn. But yeah, Destiny was there for everybody, baby. That's her brother that she would screw or could have. Where they do that at? What's so crazy to me is when it comes to Destiny, and we know that Destiny and Mel both at one point were there for each other as far as listening ear and all of that. But financially, I would like to know how much Tisha has given Destiny. How much Stormy? Well, we know Stormy did something for Destiny's birthday party because Stormy wants to be known as the rich bitch. And you guys know I don't say bitch. I try not to, so I'm not calling her a bitch. You know that's a saying. That's what Stormy wants to be known as. You know. So she got the Gucci purse. Destiny said no one has ever done anything like what she just did for her birthday. My question is, Destiny, what are you doing for people? What are you doing for people? Anybody? And why do people have to do anything for you, period? But let's move on to Kimmy. Kimmy, thank you, Good Bad Apple. Thank you, Simply Beautiful, for reminding me every chance they got. Kimmy never liked Mel. And now I see, because again, we're watching season 1, and it's so obvious from the things that Kimmy was saying in her confessional. Slick shit. Slick shit. Wasn't amused at all when Maurice would try to bring up something with Mel, the little cute little crystal love birds that Mel and Martel got them for their wedding gift. You could just see it. Kimmy was not feeling Mel at all. At all. Then we saw Kimmy saying, I will never address her as a side chick. Why? While Martel is trying to salvage his marriage, she's going to let him know, no, what you doing all right. You're a good guy. Martel, Marty, you're just a good guy, Marty. But what did Mel do? Kimmy was faced with her health challenges, and we know that Mel was there for her while she was battling cancer. Outside of the show, outside of the show, you know, what trips me out about all of them is this. They all want to say, well, that's the mother of his child. Well, guess what? Mel was the mother of his kids and his wife before she had a child on purpose that came out of her mouth. She had that baby on purpose. Why? Jealousy and envy. Thought she was going to be Miss Holt. Still waiting. But Mel was there first, Cass. And before you guys latch on to her and respect her, can she get a little bit of that shit? Like, for real. Can she get a little bit? Y'all went on trips and had dinners and all of that. Can she get the utmost respect first? There should be a pecking order, if you ask me. Wife trumps tramp. But no, I refuse. I refuse to call her a side chick. And Martel, you a good guy. See, somebody This is how I feel about him. That's as slow as Martel. If you sitting there telling him when you know he wrong, he a good guy, he gonna take that shit as I'm a good guy and I'm doing right. He not too bright to me. He not too bright to me. And they know that. They egged him on. They egged him on. I'll give Marceau credit as far as parts that we are watching and going back on. You guys know when Martel had the second phone and all of that. You know, there were times where Marceau was like, "Look, dude, you know what I mean?" In the end, they can't be held responsible for Martel's actions, but do I think that they gave a damn as friends? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Then let's go ahead and go to old Nell Fletcher. Let's go to the mentor. I want to bring up Twitter. I want to show you guys a couple things. I am at April 15, 2023-ish, but it goes on. It goes on. Um, let's see if I passed it or I may have to scroll down. Let me remove this. I'm sorry, guys. Let me remove this overlay. Give me 1 second. Oh, I hate the way that look on my desktop. I hope you guys can see it, but I'm gonna read it. But all throughout this doggone timeline, somebody said, yes, yes, yes. I want to see more of Mrs. Nell and Mr. Chris Fletcher. Bring Chris and Nell back. Melody retweeted that. Um, hold on, hold on, hold on. Maybe I'll go back to it, or maybe it'll come back up. Maybe I'm going in the wrong direction. All through this, all through Mel's tweets is love for her castmates. May Kiki rest in peace. I ran across this one today. Did y'all know purple is Kiki's favorite color? I see it popping on her in this scene with the heart emojis. With the heart emojis. She said right here, thank you, Nell. Heart emojis, kissy face. Let's keep going. Um, let's keep going. Let's keep going. And I should have just took screenshots. But this person, y'all know I love me some Umbertha. This person said, I don't give a F what y'all saying about Melody. Without her, there would be no love in Mirror Huntsville. Melody is the show. I hearted that back then. But all throughout, all I saw was look at her, Mrs. Nell. You know, now we see it appears to me. It appears to me that Nell Fletcher is going on over to the dark side, child. Again, not the mentor. Look at her. Look at Mel right here. I'm going to like this. April 15th, 2023. I love the Fletchers. They are so sweet and beautiful. Not the lady that said you think you God, Mel. Not the lady that said you was hard-headed. You love her because the shit that's coming out her mouth for me, don't seem like anymore that love is there. Now, we're going to, we're going to see once this second half of the season play out. But even when I was listening to Shanita Foster the other night, it appears that some things have changed. You know, look what Melody retweeted right here. Join me in welcoming Stormy as a cast member to the show. Oh, so supportive. Did y'all see that? Melody reposted it. So yeah, Nell Fletcher seems to be drinking the same damn Kool-Aid. Again, she love Martel. Everybody could love Martel. Call him out on his shit right here on TV. Everybody's scared. Is everybody scared because they know that Martel knows what Destiny love to say, child, where the bones are buried or where their men's bones were buried? Is that why everybody's scared to call Martel out? It just don't make sense to me. But I want to show you guys something before I get into Stormy Steele. Shout out to over 1,000 of you guys that's joining me. I remembered, speaking of Stormy, speaking of possible recordings and all of that. I remember that tweet about the recording. I remember my comment. This is December 17, 2022. Mel put, child, so who the hell recorded this convo? Y'all see what I got right there? Let me move Cookie from the shy comment from this screen. Let me remove it. What that say right there? Was it Stormy? Was it Stormy? That's the first person that came to mind. But I want to show you guys something else real quick before I get into Stormy. And shout out to you guys. Please hit the like button for me. Let me bring up my YouTube page. And let's just scroll and look at some titles. 511 likes. Come on, guys. We can do better than that. Please hit the like button. Please make sure you're subscribed as well. Please. But here's my page. I shared a couple of these earlier today. You guys check them out. But let's just go down the line. Stormy Steele talks Melody Shari and Ariane Curry. That was a year ago. So you guys remember when Stormy and Ariane had their falling outs? Well, that's what it was. And Stormy shut her ass up when Ariane came out and said she was going to be talking. But Stormy talked about that in that video a year ago. Right here. Stormy still letting folks know again that she's been a boss. Is she shading Melody Shari? That's a year ago. Stormy shading Melody Shari. That's 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Why didn't Stormy's mama, Patty Betty, have that energy for coleslaw? Y'all see the connection? Y'all see the connection? Here's another one from a year ago. Stormy used Melody just to get on Love in Marriage Huntsville. At the time, she downgraded Mel from friend to associate. She phony, is what I put a year ago. And a year ago could be longer. It's just not 2 years yet. Let's see. Stormy's mama and Wanda says the lies. Stormy also again reminds us that she been popping. We also had the time where Stormy and Destiny was getting into it and all of that. Let's see, this when she was rushed to the hospital, child. But I wanted to bring all of this up because I've been peep game. When it comes to Stormy Steele, Ben. Here you go right here. Stormy normally pops off at everybody for anything. But that's when she was happy when the UPS was stealing, child. What else? Nell Fletcher. No, ma'am. Peep game a little bit when it comes to Nell Fletcher. And it goes on and on and on. I put Stormy in my search title just to bring it up. What exactly did Melody Shari do to Destiny Payton? Game peeper. Game peeper. Martel Holt is the true example of a gaslighter. Let's see, let's see. Let's go on down and see if I see any more. What I do see is this. The other night, I made this thumbnail without confirmation. And anybody looking at this screen, you know who this is. That was 3 days ago. Confirmation came today. Today. Um, I want to find this other one. Hold on. Let me take this off. Because I remember, that's not what I wanted. I remember saying a storm was approaching. A storm was approaching. You got one right here. Looks like a storm landed in the Virgin Islands. Mel and Stormy Steele. But where's that other one? Where's the other one? I'm looking at these thumbnails from when I first did OMG. I had a conversation with about Dr. Shanita Foster over a year ago. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Anyway, there's a video that I made. I can't find it now, but again, it was from the clues, the shadiness, and everything else that Stormy Steele has been doing when it comes to mail. When it comes to mail. I wish I had that other one, but I don't. But I don't. So yeah, it's been going on for quite some time. But I want you guys to just hear me out, and then I'm gonna drop the link because I've been talking for 48 minutes. Um, Stormy used mail and this show for visibility. That's it. That's all. She was never Mel's friend. We saw the Facebook posts from back in the day. Mel saying, "You guys make sure to support my friend Stormy, Canvas Beauty Brands. You guys make sure to do this." I think Mel was an ambassador or something. I got it. It's in a video. And then Stormy came out and said, that was just my associate. I got the video when Stormy was pissed when Mel was about to introduce Sugar Mama's line. Stormy let loose again, subliminally. Thick tongue, Tisha, get off me, and Wanda. She was pissed. When I was going through my videos early, I played a little bit of it. Pissed. Do you hear me? Because she felt like Mel was doing that to, you know, I just want any of them. Any of them. Can you guys let me know what she did? I promise you. Drop down in the chat. Mods don't block nobody as long as they are respectful. I'm not talking about a reaction to their actions. What did she do? Hold on, buddy. Hold on. These dogs will rattle a bowl, letting you know it's empty. What did she do? Honestly, I would like to know. Um, we sort of peeped Stormy as well when Coleslaw said she was gonna have that YouTube channel and that background show. I'm saying that on purpose. That background show looked like Stormy's home and grounds to me. Now it looks like maybe it was. They've been kicking it since she said that Coleslaw was just sitting up there in the parking lot. But that was Courtney's best friend. Coleslaw was supposed to be Courtney's best friends. Where the friend at? Where the friend? Martel probably was over there kicking it with Courtney and Stormy and Coleslaw. Where the friend? How would you know who in your parking lot? Anybody ever ask her that? Because if you in your warehouse doing, packing your orders and everything, how you know who in the parking lot? Did she come in, Stormy? And did she let you know she is Martel's girlfriend with her dumb ass? I can guarantee you she did. And I think that that's how long that they've been kicking it. The slick shade that's gone on with Stormy over the years, it's all just coming to light now. Mel's lives over the past couple days prove everything. And look, hey, if you don't shut up, sit down. I'm sorry, guys. Um, Mel's live prove everything for me. And look, I said other people felt like Martel was the brains. I've always felt like Mel was the brains. And with me feeling like Mel was the brains, my brain, only mine, is telling me Mel knew that shit when she went live Sunday. That's just me. I don't know if it's true. I don't think. I think she wanted that shit to be known. She wanted it to be known that I see you and I done busted your ass. I think that's just me. I don't know nothing. I think when Mel went live Sunday, Mel knew that damn number already. Because look, her and Stormy used to text. Hey, hey, ain't that what you said to a coleslaw and Mel Stormy? That's how you started your text out. Hey, hey. Uh-huh. Was that the number? Or, a lot of us can be little inspector gadgets beforehand. And I really, 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 me, only me, don't know if this is truth or not. I think she knew that shit Sunday. And if you just sit back and put some shit together, you can know it's Sunday too. I knew it's Sunday. I ain't changed no thumbnail. This is what I put Sunday. That is the no moral having bird as well as Stormy Steele. But it's sad. It's really, really sad because, again, a lot of us have been day oneers, not only on the show, but social media as well. And I promise you, I would come out and say, well, yeah, she did do that. Talking about Mel, so I can understand why this was done. No, this lady has been threatened by the Bessemer hillbilly cousin Bernard. This lady, oh, let me give one other piece of the plot before I get off of Stormy. Trish. Trish, who's introduced on this show as Stormy's friend. I'd be damned if we found out Trish was right there in Mel in Martel's home. Damn, we failed with Carson. Let's bring somebody else. All of them have been working on a plot. All of them have been working on a plot. But yeah, cousin Bernard with the chopper. I had a chopper for her on video. Messy Earth Wanda still to this day obsessed. Now she's saying, whoop, whoop. Now she's saying Wanda meters. Now she's saying everything is tied to Mel. Let's not forget Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, the Scott brother, and all the disgusting shit that he's done and said and posted for years. Guess who ended up on the show though? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Right there on that show. Carlos King. Carlos ain't have a clue. That's what he want us to believe. Right there on the show. How much? Yes, the plot with Miss Van. When it comes to plot and everybody being on this lady's back, Marceau was the one posting the Coke bottle. Marceau was the one that came out here talking about he got tapes of somebody's mama. And again, the man, I love my kids. Martel ain't say shit. So you don't care about the mental well-being of the mother of your children. No, because you want over there crazy just like coleslaw. That's what you wanted. And it didn't happen. So Martel don't give a damn what Marceau has done to Mel, Wanda, Wanda's people, Stormy, Destiny, everybody. That's crazy to me. Again, I am a product of divorce. Parents got divorced after 27 years. And as I said at the start of this video, my daddy would have popped somebody dead in their eye. And I don't condone violence. If it had been women, same thing. He wouldn't have done it, but another one of us would have. Disrespecting. Not Martel, though. Not the good guy, Kimmy. See, he gonna be the good guy until he start telling they shit. So we already heard Tisha give a little clue as far as what looks like is going to transpire as this season go on. Martel said he and Marceau was effing biatches together. So now Tisha don't like Martel no more. Yeah, we at one point we was talking about maybe letting you in our business and all that, but now that you telling on my husband, Kimmy gonna switch too. As soon as Martel say something about Maurice. Maurice, for the most part, he definitely try to stay in line when it comes to Martel. But the woman that Kimmy refused to call a side chick, she came out here talking about the linebackers. Her words of the women that their men was laid up with and screwing in Atlanta on the boys trip. But Martel is a good guy. Hey, Marty. Hey, Marty. Because, see, we could ignore her. We could ignore her. Long as we keep him and act like we love him so much, he gonna tell her to stop. She absolutely said that, El Nicole. Tisha better shut her damn mouth before I hurt her feelings. Guess what? Wanda, hey, Ariane, girl, I love you, girl. Let's keep the focus on Mel. The shit that's in our face, we gonna ignore that. Where the pictures, Martel? Where the pictures? We gonna ignore all that. Wanda, yeah, Coleslaw girl, come on my channel. Coleslaw done talked about your damn daughter and your son-in-law and you. But guess what? She not male. So again, we talking about jealousy and envy, and it's been going on for quite some time. And you know, I was sad today because it didn't take Mel tearing up for me to know what she has gone through and what she continues to go through. Anybody with a heart. Look, all of us don't have to like each other. We ain't got to like each other. But I be damn, I don't know. Maybe it's just how I'm set up as a woman. I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. So again, she not perfect, I'm not perfect, and all of that. But for people that has known Mel before the show, to not have her back in anything, the writing's on the wall. It's spelled out. That's hatred. That's envy. That's jealousy. That's embedded deep down inside of them when it comes to male. How the hell we 8 seasons in and nobody has stood up for her? Nobody has checked Martel ass right there on that screen. Can somebody tell me? 8 seasons in, and we don't see nobody. I ain't talking about sucking up to his crazy arse. We don't see nobody calling him out for what he's done. Carlos crap for the Negro, but told Mel the no moral having bird was the whole restaurant. See, they want to put Ariane up on a level where she is equal to Mel. It'll never happen. That girl knew that man was married from night one. When she went to that barbecue, she knew he was married. Why? Because she knew of them before the barbecue. When all of them was going up to that college for them little young things, all of them, I said, not just Martel. She knew. Martel said she knew from the first night. She tried to act like it was 7, 8 months later. She said the man wanted to get a room real quick the first night after he met your ass. And here you go 10 years later thinking you something. He showed you the respect level he had of you when he met you. First time you come over and kick it at my people's house, his people ain't shit either because they knew he was talking to that girl. I want to take you to a room. That's what she said. But now I ain't do that. I'm respectful. You a girl back. He hit that night. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. And news flash to anybody. If you're not going over to his home and kicking it, if he can't spend the night, if he gotta act like he at work and then he come scoop you, he's married or in a serious relationship where he's living with the woman. News flash. So there's not a woman out here that could tell me they don't know when somebody is involved with somebody else. Did you go to his house and cook? Did you spend the night? Or do he just come over there and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and go home? So it's disgusting. I'm gonna say this. I sort of peeped what Stormy was trying to do when she went live. Mel came out with that live on Sunday. Stormy went live Monday. And when Stormy first started talking, I was like, oh, she sounded a little stuffy. I mean, I'm telling you, I had my ear up there. Listening for that stuffiness. I don't know if Stormy took her some Theraflu or some shit right before that live to try to clear up them sinus issues or whatever's going on. But baby, by the middle of that live, Stormy was coughing. It came back. It came back mid live. Start coughing. So yeah. Um, to Mel, as we always say, I ain't gotta play nothing that Mel said in her live. I still got her live from Saturday to go through. But god damn, heavy is the head that wear the crown. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. As I've always said, because I had one, may my mom and dad rest in peace. Thank God for praying parents. Thank God for a praying mother, Miss Van, because this is diabolical. So again, I know we can get on YouTube and laugh and chat and talk about and cuss folks out and all of that, but you have to really, really internalize all this shit that's happening, that has happened and is still happening. God keep blocking it though. God keep blocking. God keep blocking. That don't mean that shit don't hurt. That don't mean you don't sit there and just wonder why. Damn, what did I do? You know, it's crazy. Reality TV versus real life. This is real life. This is real life. And I've never seen anything like it. Never. Never. Love reality TV. Plan to cover more shows going forward and all of that. But as for this, I've never seen. I kid you not. You know, we've seen the messiness in some shows and, where they almost may come to blows over something or they arguing and being petty and all of that. But this is a whole different level, a whole different devil because it's multiple people. Shout out to Tiffany. A lot of people didn't like Tiffany. I like Tiffany. I ain't never heard Tiffany in no mess when it comes to mail. I really, really didn't. You know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on something real quick. Let me let these fur babies out. The link is in the chat. I will let you guys up when I come back. Shout out to each and every one of you. I'll probably thank you as well. He didn't went from rattling the bowl to scratching at the door. I'm over it. I'm gonna be out the country in a couple days, and I can't wait. But come on in, hit the link, guys. Right, I gotta take note of that. I think that was 1 minute and 53 seconds. I don't know why that's stopping now. Sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the panel. Let
No,
me
no, no. Come in here,
properly.
honey.
Hold
Because we
on.
just going to
Mute
talk
up
on the
for me.
phone.
Nina, I know that's you. Nina,
Yes,
Nina,
ma'am.
mute up, Nina, please, for 1 second.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Hey, Gigi, I see you. Okay. All
Hey.
right, all right. Everybody mute, please. Let me properly thank those of you that sent me a super chat, super sticker, join the cutie crew, all of the above. Um, let's see. Again, Cindy Clay, welcome to the cutie crew. Jenny B, pass the collection plate, preach chit chat. Ciao. Thank you, Jenny B. Thank you. Is this Nakidia? Nikitia, I think. Thank you for joining the cutie crew. Crystal, thank you so much. Thank you. Said thank you, Chit Chat, for giving great commentary. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Cookie from the Shy. Cookie from the Shy said tithes and offerings. Thank you so much, Cookie. I appreciate you, my Shy Town sis. Betty Boop say talk yo ish, Chit Chat. You're on point, 100. Thank you so much, Betty Boop. Ms. Vid Child, somebody help me. Get up off me, Wanda. Vigilant. What's wrong with me? Y'all know I know what vigilant means and know how to say it. Miss Vigilant Officer, thank you so much for your super sticker. Candid but sweet. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Candid but sweet again. Said break it down, chit chat. Thank you so much for your super chat. And Callie Kiss. Revenge is a serious drug. It will consume your entire being. Say it, Callie Kiss. Thank you for the super chat. And if you have given me this month, first of all, again, Virgo season still. Shout out to the Virgos. Happy birthday to you guys that's celebrating. If you have given me a cash app, super chat, super sticker, or if you've just stopped by and drop down, or if you in the bushes, I thank each and every one of you. Let me properly. Oh, I wanted to send me some Frankie Beverly, but I'll have that next time. But thank you guys. I appreciate
Plenty
you.
dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right. Again, thank you guys, and we're gonna go in order. Now, we're gonna start with you, Bravo. And I want to ask you first. Thank you so much, Mickey BB. Thank you. Ooh, chat. I'm gonna make them come in. Bravo. Did you see Mel's lives? I know you joined me Sunday night, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I know you saw that one. And you know, again, we had already peeped game Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, did you watch today? Did you see her
I
live from today?
I saw part of it. I didn't see the whole thing. I had no idea that she teared up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
She did.
I would have cried. Y'all know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
no, I did not see the whole thing. I did see where she was reading it, and then she. I can't remember where I stopped, but I know I got into where she was reading the text that she had received previously, the first one, and then she said there would be something to listen to, but then we had plans, so I had to go. Not surprised that it was Stormy, um, because her and her mama had peeped in on Mel before coming on the show in a very negative way. So not
Mm-hmm.
surprised. Not
Okay, and
surprised.
let me say this. You know, I just got to butt in for one quick second. Although, because everything that I said is alleged, and even when you guys are talking, it's alleged. For the
Yes.
sake of you too. So yeah, just say alleged for me. Go ahead, Bravo.
Yeah, allegedly. Um, so for me, it's just like, can y'all just leave her alone? You've been doing this for years. She's going to keep climbing and rising, no matter what you do. I mean, she's covered. She's covered by God. She's covered by real family, real friends. She has a following that supports her and keeps her in prayer. Y'all just need to stop. And what did she do to you?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. What she did for you was extraordinary. So it's just amazing that people don't realize when you're ungrateful for the blessings you receive, you lose them. And so,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guarantee other people's blessings when you exhibit jealousy and envy. In my opinion, you're just putting them in a better light. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be careful with that too. But these people are ignorant. Um, and it's amazing to me the strength that Mel has had openly and on a public platform, and with her
Yeah.
life being so public. Um, because I couldn't do it. I don't have the um I'm a strong woman, and I'm blessed, and extremely blessed, and I'm a God fearing woman. I'm faithful, but I have my limits and stuff, and
We all
I
do.
no, because no, just no, no, especially when it comes to intimate space, her children, her mom, her brother, they just go for
Mhm.
anything. It's disgusting. And then they use people who don't like Mel to further their cause of hate and
Mhm.
jealousy, at the
Mhm.
same time benefiting from the platform that she created. It's just disgusting. And that goes for Carlos too, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, with no cursing. I did it with no cursing this time.
You did. You know we letting loose though. We letting loose Friday. So although we'll be watching Love and Mirror Huntsville flashback, you know what it
Yeah,
turns into over there.
right. What
Um,
time Friday? So I'm a
I'm off on Friday. Well, I'll be off as of tomorrow until the 23rd.
mhm.
Um, I don't know. I'll put something up tomorrow. I'll put something up tomorrow because I got to run and take some jewelry in and all of that. But at some point, what hours are you available?
I'm going. I We don't officially have plans for Friday, so Friday's kind of like an open day. So I'm going
Hmm.
to schedule them tomorrow around you. I mean, I know everybody
Okay.
wants to go out and have fun. We can have some fun before,
Yeah. Yeah.
because we're
Okay.
not heading.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
were, yeah, we're not heading back. We were heading back Saturday, but we're not going to head back until Monday.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Hmm.
Let me read Kiki with Chrissy's comment. Hey, Kiki with Chrissy. Kiki said, "You don't have to put your hands on people. The universe will always expose them." Good point. Good point. Good point. One more comment. Everything. Hey, Lady Virgo. Everything they have done to Mill is coming back on them hard. They are blocking their own blessings. Yeah. Yeah. And Bravo, when Mel teared up, it was from a question, if I'm not mistaken, was that Girlfriend Chronicles? No, maybe it was somebody else that asked her. But they asked her, like how she feel about all of this and all of that. So she was just being transparent and truthful and said, a couple months ago, she kind of had a moment and broke down. But her thinking about it, what she went through a couple months ago, kind of choked her up today. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was like, don't drop a tear. Please don't drop a tear.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, but excellent points, Bravo. Excellent points. Let me say this real quickly. Shannon Sharp, you need your behind beat. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But if you guys don't know, Shannon Sharp went viral today because he mistakenly went live while doing the do. Push live. And it was live. 7,000 people was watching and listening. A mess. But we'll get to that. Thank you, Bravo. Let's go ahead and go over to Nina. Hey, Nina.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Hi.
Good, pretty
Hey.
good. How are you?
I'm doing good, guys. This is confirmation. And I think for Mel said, and I'm just going by what she said in her live, that she didn't want to believe the plot,
Yeah.
right? She really had to see. Now she sees. Yeah, the plot is real. And she was disappointed because she's disappointed in this individual. She wanted to see the best in that person. But unfortunately, now you see. Then the extra insult is that which is all Marty's doing, all nucka nucka. It's all his doing. So he bought the phones. I guess he said, well, I bought them. I can let her use them, whatever. Use the phone. And then she really doesn't have anything to do. All she's doing is stirring up mess on any device she gets, So it's so
Mm.
childish over there. Um, But I'm glad it exposed, it confirmed the relationship between her, the two chickens, right? I can't, I don't even try to come up
Mhm.
with names. Um, so that's what's so sad, And for Mel, she was like, well, darn, she can live with it, it was out there to begin with, but it was just like for me to actually hear it, to know about it, to hear the plot, but to actually get a confirmation makes it so real for her. And she did tear up because someone asked her, does she ever get tired?
That was the
Yeah,
question. That was the
that was the
question. Yeah.
question. So she
Mhm.
reflected back on a moment where she just had a moment of, and she said, I'm tired. She said, but you know
Yeah.
what? God must have had sent his angels to me because girl got on up and got picked on up where she need to pick on up at. So,
Mhm.
but it's just disappointing. It's disappointing in people. They were mad at Mello from the beginning when she didn't sound the sign off on the 40 acres and a mule deal. That's what really kicked it off. The resentment would be big because they wanted to patty back off her Martel dumb butt, and Martel was trying to, I don't know. Who knows? God, where does
Mm.
his brain go? We don't know. So they were happy, but when Mel said, "Baby, oh no and no no," now they're mad at Mel because Mel still have contacts. She has doors that are open to her. They
Mhm.
they welcome her. They want to work with her. They don't know how to. How does she do it? How does she do it? And they just sit back and they watch, and they are cut off. I mean, what else do you expect? So they're
Yeah.
hating. They're always plotting. And recognize when the devil busy with y'all people. Y'all don't do that.
Girl. You know?
Recognize when the devil is busy with you. Now
Mhm.
he's gonna work on all of you weaknesses, whether it's jealousy, lust, whatever it is, baby. He's in the door on these people. Mel
Mm.
knows it. Now, is anyone perfect? No. But baby, she got backup. Don't worry about it. It's everybody getting called out. Go back to Cat Williams. Cat Williams said, baby, this the year right here. This is just the
Mhm.
year. But Mel, I don't know you. I love you. I love my cutie. Y'all, thank you so much for welcoming me. I love that with the open arms. I love it. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Oh.
And I appreciate that so much. So I'm not really clowning tonight, but I've been working from home.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
not
only
a
reason that I've been able to see some things, and watch some of her lives. And I happened to catch the TikTok today. And
mhm.
she's just disappointed in these people. I think she kind of knew, but she just had to have confirmation. She didn't want to hear all of the, like, what they say, the theories or conspiracy theories about this individual. She wanted to know in her heart for sure. I don't blame
Mhm.
her for that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now she knows it came to her. She was laying down minding her business, and oh well, here it came. And then the ringleader, of course. But I always said, when I found out and I got more information, I said Courtney, Stormy, Martel, Chick, all of them, they've been hanging out. They've been hanging out. They've
Mhm.
been, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It ain't like, oh, we all separate. No, y'all been hanging out like couples. Wherever y'all go, they done had all kind of interactions with them. That's what pisses me
Mm.
off. Because it goes that deep. It is really that deep. And they
Yeah.
use Martel's greedy mind to infiltrate. Because when she paid, she didn't pay me. They didn't pay Mel, they paid Martel. Okay.
Mm.
Um, Popeye, the bloke, the one, the surprise eyes girl, she's not gonna turn on Martel because he gonna bust her out. He gonna bust her and his relationship out. She really don't
Yeah.
want that, you know. So everything is gonna unfold, guys. I'm not gonna hold you long. I just wanted to say how y'all doing.
Alrighty.
Hey, waiting on a hangout. I really know what I want to know what the color scheme
All
is
right,
gonna be
Nina.
for what? I'm just asking, can I ask one question?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said okay, go ahead.
I
I
want
thought
to
you
know.
said
No. I just want to know. I'm ready for this holiday celebration. I want to try to get there. When Mel
we're
said,
gonna get
and
to
I hope
that.
she's
Hold on. Hold on. Let's let everybody give their thoughts on because we want to make sure we keep the
okay.
seriousness
Okay.
of what we're talking about.
Okay.
But just
I
hang
want to be
out.
happy, girl.
Yeah. Hang out
Oh
with us.
Lord,
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly, Lord. Okay, bye. Let me just go on. I'm gonna step down and I'm gonna listen, Lord. Yes, I am.
Okay, Nina. Yes. Rest in peace. Rest in peace again to Frankie Beverly. And we love you, Nina. Y'all know
I know. I'm gonna
Nina
go
gonna come
ahead.
back.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta cut me off. All right. It's okay. I know how I am. I see y'all later
oh,
though.
Love you,
But I
Nina.
Okay,
might
Nina.
pop back up though. I might pop back up.
Uh,
I don't know.
okay, Nina. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Let me read a couple comments. Woo child. Nina will wake you up. That's for sure. Do you hear me? Thank you, Nina, for your commentary. Betty Boop said, I like Tiffany as well. Wait, I like Tiffany as well. She always just told the truth and asked the questions we all wanted to know. I agree. Margie said, I'm waiting for the day when Mel asked Tisha if she ever saw Martel with coleslaw. Margie, those days are over. She divorced him. She don't give a damn. I answer that for you. She could care less. You know what I mean? It don't matter now. And I think she probably got the answer to that question. They may have. Um, you know, the way things are turning out. But thank you again to Nina. We're gonna take this thing right on over to Gigi. Gigi, how are
Hey,
you?
I'm fine, ladies. How are y'all?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Chit
Hey.
chat. I'm gonna tell you, you and we be thinking alike, ma'am. Because when you said Sunday who it was, so did I.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Mm-hmm.
heard, I knew it was. I knew it wasn't coleslaw. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
We
I knew it wasn't coleslaw. I knew who it was. When she popped up on live, I knew who it was. When she popped up later online, I said, yeah, this who it is. But
mm-hmm.
at the same time, my heart does break for Mel. Number one, I'm glad that she had the phone and not one of those children had the phone. That she was able to see what the text said, opposed to one of the children seeing what the text had said. So I'm glad for that. But then on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, this doesn't surprise me about her. I don't like that person. I've never liked that person. I never liked that energy. I believe that her and that woman were friends a long time ago. The way she said her mom, she didn't know how her mother was talking about her. I believe that this was all a setup. And then when Mel cut that person off, then all of a sudden she started hanging out with those other people. All of a sudden she was quickly to turn her back on Mel to go start hanging out with them other people, start hanging out with Tiffany. All of a sudden, when Mel and Destiny wasn't friends, they're best friends now. And how show enough over there come out, hey, always having her back regardless of whatever Tisha said about her or whatever she said about Tisha. They were all in a solidarity over there. They were all
Mm-hmm.
okay. They were all, everybody was cool. Nobody had her back. But just like Mel said in her live a couple of weeks ago, ain't none of them friends because she ain't friends with nobody. Ain't none. I don't believe any of them friends, but it still goes back to chit chat of what I said in Let Loose Lounge. How are y'all cool with this chick who has talked about the Scots 1.0,
That,
1.2? And then my point
facts.
is, I heard Nell on the interview with Dustin Ross saying, I'm cool with Martell, but I can't hang out with the side chick. But you cool with Stormy. So I wonder how you feel today knowing that Stormy is cool with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Destiny windmilling. Uh, I didn't hear her live. I heard a little bit of what her live was, what she said. Yes, I don't listen Monday or whatever. I don't listen to her anyway. But my heart does break for Mel. And my part, but you know what? I'm a, God reveals everything to you in due time, and He did reveal it to her. But I'm gonna say this: look at Martell's life, in and out of court, can't get it together because he can't get it together. Look at Destiny, in and out of court. Her baby's father always sending her back and forth to court on top of that because she can't get it together. Look at Stormy, supposed to be at her height, and now she being sued. When you do people wrong, bad things happen. So look at their lives. Look at their
Mm-hmm.
lives. So it just shows basically pretty much that they need to just get it together. They just dirty. They're just dirty, dirty, dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, and you did say that in the Let Loose Lounge. And yeah, it puzzles me as to how they're able to overlook, the things that his baby mama said. And again, Mel was the wife before baby's mama. You know what I mean? So even Destiny taking a little law over there and all of that. Do what you want to do in life. But yeah, I don't know. My loyalty set up a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And none of them, even as kids, and I know I prayed while I was sitting here, because I said I hope they grow up and hate them. I just hope they cut them off. I just hope that they really, really speak their minds as far as all of the things that they'll learn one day, and it is what it is. But in reality, I don't want anybody to hate. We're not supposed to hate. But yeah, they hate Mel. I'm sorry. That's what they've
Yeah.
been showing me, because I just don't get it. And Carlos has failed as what he want to call himself, the creator of the show and executive producer, because all of these discussions that we're having, he was supposed to make sure they have it. So quit sweeping shit up under the rug like you don't see it, hear about it, and all of that, and know it. And you know what I mean? And then, hey, his little plot too. His little plot too has,
Hmm.
we're watching it. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, we see Mel. I think I just told Aunt Debbie this not too long ago, because Aunt Debbie, she said, I'm just so worried about Mel. And I always say, Aunt Debbie, I take my clues from Mel when I click her stories. I see her laughing, I see her dancing, I see her packing her orders and all of that. But today was a reality, and not saying that I ever felt like this wasn't affecting her, because again, if you're human, you know that. But it was a reminder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, a lot of times, come out here with a smile on our face, with burdens on our back. You know what I'm saying? So, but Gigi, I'm gonna come back to you. Let me acknowledge Teresa and Lady Virgo. Teresa said, "Love this live. I'm sick of all of them. God is exposing everybody, and God don't like ugly. Facts, facts, facts." Thank you, Teresa. Lady Virgo said, "Happy birthday, my Virgo little sister." Thank you, Lady Virgo. My birthday is in what? What's today? The 11th, 6 days. 6 days. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Let me properly thank them, guys, and then we're gonna move on over to Ludzon. All I want some.
Plenty dollars.
Ooh,
Plenty dollars. Can we get?
I don't even want to hit my ignorant guy tonight or nothing. I need just something laid back, OJ's, It's been rough. Honestly, I got a little tension headache, because when you start thinking about or trying to refresh your memory on the. And all of that. So prayers going up to Mel. Prayers going up. But thank you again, Gigi. We're gonna swing back around in a minute. Luzon, how are you, my cutie mod? Luzon. And oh, good bad apple still up here. Okay, Ladon, are you there? All right, we're gonna go past Ladon. She'll be back. Next up is Sammy. Hey, Sammy.
Hey guys. Hey Chit Chat.
Hey.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you, Sammy?
um I'm sad.
Yeah.
um it's been a long day and I've just been feeling very overwhelmed because after watching her live, um I don't know, it was just very overwhelming even to see her tear up. It just brought something over me because I realized that, yeah, we might look at her like, she's a strong individual, she has it together, but at the end of the day, she's a human being. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, I am a woman, I am a sister, I'm not a mother, and I'm not a wife. But she has been through so much over the course of this show, and this is just what we have seen. Imagine the things that we have not seen that she has gone through. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that's heavy. And to have people say that, oh, she is spiraling because every day she's going online to discuss and to bring out a red phone. Like, are y'all insane? This
Yeah.
lady has taken hit and hit and hit, left, right, and center for
Mm-hmm.
for years. And
Yeah.
y'all don't want her to come online and defend herself and defend her children. And people are still hung up on the fact that, oh, she left this no good man. What? Just because y'all would stay in it, don't mean that she
Mm.
should.
Mm.
She did what was best for her mental health and for her children. And to this day, y'all are still holding her to that and saying that she can't let go. It is him that cannot let go because to this day he still wants her. He's doing all of this because he wants her. And for her castmates, such as people who are mothers, people who are wives, I do not understand how you can plot against somebody who is in the same shoes as you, and your life, with one snap of a finger, your life can be, your life can turn around and be the exact same as hers.
Mhm. Mhm.
And people think this shit is funny. It is not funny. It is not fun. It might be entertainment to us, but this is her real life. This is something that happened this week. And
Yeah.
her child could have seen those messages. And even though she had the phone and her son didn't see that message, her kids are not living the normal lives like our kids, or just going every day. Their life is on TV still, even if they're not on TV, because their
Mhm.
parents are on TV. So those
Yeah.
people who are attending their school know who their parents are. And you know how kids can be when it comes to bullying. So they might still hear this stuff. Their oldest daughter, she's old enough to be on social media as well. So they could be on social media and they could still see this stuff. And I don't understand how people are not getting that. And I do have to say this because I feel like she's here listening. Wanda, you are not just a blogger on these YouTube streets talking about the show.
Mm.
You are somebody that has been in her space. You are somebody that knows her personally. You are not like the rest of us out here discussing this show. You need to have some respect. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and it was your daughter, I promise you, Mel would not be doing that shit. You would never see Miss Van out here acting a fool like you were acting a fool and being so disrespectful.
Mhm.
And y'all sit up on y'all panels and laugh and kiki and call and use God's name to justify the vile things that you guys are doing. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody's kids being off limits after today because y'all keep playing with her kids. Y'all keep playing with
Mhm.
her mother. And Stormy, your day is coming because remember, the devil was an angel too. He may show you that you are winning, you're a boss, you're this, you're that. But I promise you, until you do right by people, nothing you do will prevail.
Mm.
Nothing. And that goes for any one of you that think that, oh, you're a Christian. You worship God. You get up and you do your little sermons.
Mhm.
Nothing you do. And if it doesn't catch you, it is going to catch your children and your grandchildren and your great grandchildren. So think about the next time you click your button to go on live or on this YouTube to talk about this lady and her kids and what she has been through because y'all are vile. And I'm just
All
going to take a
right.
moment.
Yes, take a moment. Take a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. We feel you though. We really, really do. And thank you for that, Sammy. It just shows, how, it touches people. You know what I mean? And none of this is made up. It's things that we've seen, things that we felt. You know what I mean? All of the above. But yes, take a breather, sis. Let me say real quickly, happy birthday, God's grace. Happy birthday. Adrian's birthday was on the first. And Lady Virgo, 920. Lady Virgo will be 63 years young and looking good, baby. I know that's right. Bronze to the bones. Let me say this. I came in here so ready for this live tonight. I wanted to say to my sis, Pink Diva, if you guys did not catch her live last night, make sure to go over to Pink Table Topics. It was one for the books, baby. Amazing, amazing live. So shout out to Pink Diva, also known as her YouTube channel Pink Table Topics as well. I promise you, notes right up here. And my notes that I wanted to start my live off was rest in peace to Frankie Beverly, Shannon Sharp, you ain't shiznit, and shout out to my sis Pink Diva. All that was written right here. I went right into the live, but it is what it is. Um, Thank you again, Sammy. Welcome to the panel, Aunt Debbie. And we're gonna take this thing right on over. Hey, Brenda, to good bad apple. Good bad apple. Your thought? Wait, let's check and see if LaDawn is back. Hold on. LaDawn, are you back?
Mm-hmm.
She back. Shell. All right, LaDawn. We was calling
Hey.
for you. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I I know that, you know, Mel, it affects Mel, but I know that it doesn't consume her whole world. But she's human. She has feelings. And I think when she was reading off, when she was doing her live, I think um I can feel where she could be like, dang, you're willing to go this far to try to destroy me? Like, I'm
Mhm.
just so sick of it? And it's like a person could take but so much. And like you said, chit chat, okay, a little shade thrown, but to
Yeah.
actually involve strangers, people I don't know that I'd never even crossed paths with, you know, to 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 um to get all these people up. It's just it shows how diabolical they are. They're devils. They're demons. And yes, it did start with Hotel, but
Mhm.
they were easy participants and willing participants because they're cut from the same cloth. Because he wouldn't have been able to turn me because I'm cut from a different cloth. You know what I mean? And even if I didn't think Stormy, if she was the one that was taping Mel back then, I still felt like she had something to do with coleslaw from just what you explained. How it transpired and her comment on it, and how she was so nonchalant and didn't really want to step on coleslaw's toes. She
Mhm.
had to let her know, let's stay focused, don't act out, don't do that.
Mhm.
And I believe everything you said was what they was trying to do. And I think because when people are doing things in a irrational, erratic state and crazy state, they make so many mistakes. You know what I mean? That's why they say make sure you're focused and you're level headed when you make major, decisions. But because they're always on a uneven keel because of their whatever's going on in their head, they keep messing themselves up and getting busted. They ain't even good at what they're doing. you know but for people to have as much money as Stormy has, and what the Scots portray, and I can't even put Dusty in there, but I'll throw her in there, to have time to conspire state to state with people on the phone. Girl, I want you to do this, that, this. It's cray cray, and I hear people saying, "Why would she come out and speak?" You know why? Because she let it go for too long. I'm one of the type of people I believe call ish on his ish right then and there, nip it in the bud. But I do understand people have to do it their way, depending on their temperament. So I got how Mel handled it, but I'm glad she's at a point in her life where she can call it as it is right then and there and still be okay. And I think her
Mhm.
talking to us, to her fans, is also a part of her therapy, is therapeutic. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
So I'm so happy, and this is all I got to say, that she is calling them right as it comes, and I hope she continues to come out. The more they try it behind closed doors, the more she open that door and let it be known. I'm all
Yeah.
for it, and whoever is doing these things, I hope they look at the person that they're down with and say, "Wow, we got ourselves into this. Like, well, how could I let myself get involved in this mess? I don't even know this
Mhm.
woman," because that just is sick. A bunch of grown women with money. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of people that's going through life, you know what I mean? And like you just said, with money and all of that, and these women should be traveling together, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
Look, I'm glad that she's calling it out as well. But again, for me, I just want, because when I'm tense, my shoulders are up. So I always say, damn, can I just rest my shoulders, put them down and just flop down
Mhm.
and relax? I want
Mhm.
that for her as well. And
Yes.
it's unfortunate because I just don't see, as long as these people are around her when it comes to this show, I don't see her ever being able to get to that point. It's not like she's operating out of a paranoid state. You know what I mean? But she can't trust them. And they've proven that. Like she said earlier today, she pulled back for a reason, didn't even understand sometimes why. But again, I want to know, me, what was the action that caused her reaction? What was the action? You know what I mean? From all of them. Martel, shut your ass up because we saw your action. You had too much action. That's the problem with you. And it's been a downward spiral ever since. So excellent points, LaDon. So I get it. Yes, we're happy that she's speaking it out, speaking about it and all of that. But again, I want her just to be able to it's like
But I
just be
think it
free.
will, because once
Oh,
somebody speaks it
absolutely.
out,
Yeah,
then what else you got? You
yeah.
busted.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's freeing. You know what I mean? But it just seemed like this shit just keep going and going. So next week it's something else, somebody else. It's like, my goodness. Damn, is that what favor looks like? Sometimes a lot of people that has favor, they go through what looks like a lot of different battles or people coming for them and all of that. I don't know. This has just made me really, really just think back on the years. And yeah, we started watching this show in what, 2019, 2018? Just imagine, one by one, year by year. It's something else. It's crazy. Excellent points. And yes, she did say that, Lady Virgo. She said she's not playing chess no more. She is playing Monopoly because she can see all the players. Real quickly, 32 shots. 32 shots. Welcome to the Cutie crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But LaDon, you mentioned that recording. I had to bring this tweet up. December 17th, 2022. Chit chat right here. Ciao. Was it Stormy? Was it Stormy? 2 years ago. And it's
Mhm.
sad because, and we're gonna move on to Good Bad Apple next, but I was one that was really, really happy for what I thought was a friendship between Mel and Stormy. I remember Stormy pregnant when Mel had her release party at her house and all of that, and both of them was business women and supporting each other at the time and all of that. This is what we wanted to see. You know what I mean? All of them really. But LaDawn, in that Let Loose Lounge, we saw when Mel kept saying, I don't want to be in a comeback group. Oh, we're gonna pull out of this 47 acres. We just gonna do this ourselves. We this when she started separating, oh baby. It was as plain as day, the
Mhm.
hatred. So how dare you? And that's what I think, that maybe it stems from the rest of them not supporting her in that way, because that was a bag, baby, that was stopped, you know, over four people being on a loan and not all of them. And they didn't understand that. So, anyway, thank you. Let's go on. We're gonna go ahead and take this to my good bad apple. Good bad apple. How are
Hey, hey,
you?
I'm good.
Hey,
How are y'all?
child.
Hey.
I just
Hey,
took
good.
two Advil or something. I don't know what I took. My head hurt. But how are you?
I am just peachy. I am. Um, yeah. I'm good. I'm just Mucinex Booger. That's how I'm gonna refer to her from now on.
I knew it was her too,
I
Bad Apple. I knew it was her.
Wow.
I knew it was the Mucinex Booger.
Mhm.
There was nobody else that it could be for me. Like I was right there. I was right there with I will say here for hot tea. She was like, yes, that's who it is. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? You damn right. That's exactly who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I feel like she needs to be put on blast. Like I saw somebody, I didn't watch the video, but there was somebody that posted a video where she supposedly responded. But I'm really curious to see what her explanation is for this
Who
BS. Because
responded?
the Mucinex Booger,
Oh wow.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus,
Oh child.
another one of my favorite here for hot tea terms.
That's how I was saying. I know I heard that from here for hot tea.
Mhm.
She didn't really respond. She just posted like one of her products or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She didn't really respond. She's not going to respond. She's
Yeah.
gonna act like she doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we
You
know.
think? Because for real, this
Uh-oh.
we really
You that
do.
good, bad apple?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep. I can hear you now.
Yeah, we deserve a response from the booger because this right here cannot stand without being addressed. I'm cool with you know Mel addressing it how she did, but I'm not. We will not like. She needs to be dragged out into the light so the light
Mm.
can shine on the booger and tell us what you were thinking. Like, what was the reason that you felt the need to be fake about your whole self? Like, I'm sick of these people who get up on camera with Mel and pretend to be somebody else. Like, why couldn't you just keep it real? You don't know if Mel was going to block you from getting off the show, getting on the show, knowing you was well. You know what? Now, I mean, going back to previous interviews that I've heard of Mel, yeah, she would have moved differently because she said so. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, why be so fake about it that you friends with that girl? You're obviously good homegirls with that girl. And you sitting up here in my face, asking me about a level of trust. She had the nerve to ask Mel about trusting her. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you sat there in that lady's face about her changing her phone number and had the nerve to ask about being trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time You was a complete snake the whole freaking time. I want an explanation.
Now don't hold
That's
your
it.
breath.
That's all. I want an explanation. What was the reason? You
Well,
sat there pretending to be that lady friend, pretending to be a person who was worthy of friendship. You could have
Mm-hmm.
just got on the show and kept it P. But you
Facts.
but you acted as if you were trying to be a genuine friend to this lady. Sitting there telling her what's weird about DMing a person, and you was not even her friend. Talking
Hmm.
about I'm not gonna DM my friends. You was not her friend.
Facts.
It's the gall of the play acting for me. The bad acting, the play acting, because even back then at Kimmy's party, like I'm like this lady is really putting on, really putting on, talking about some. I don't I don't DM my friends. I DM my friends all the time.
Yes, ma'am. I
Like,
do
what are
too.
you saying? Then you go hanging out like you were so comfortable in the presence of this lady's ex-husband. Girl, I need an explanation. I'm sorry, Chit Chat. This really it. That's all.
No, you made some excellent points, but don't hold your breath, child. Don't hold your breath for no explanation. You know what I mean? Cal didn't get one. And then he brought millions and millions and millions in her pockets. But even Kyle, um, he was visible on Love and Maritimes Field, which again, Mel made that happen for all of them. So I get it, but I doubt if we hear anything. You know, for me, if you're innocent of something, most times you're gonna come out right away and address it. I don't know what she talking about. That's not me. This not that. Doing blah blah blah. Mel knew Sunday for me. Mel knew Sunday.
nasally. She kept saying nasally.
Yeah, yeah, she knew, and the pieces was put together, baby. You
Wanted
know,
proof.
yeah. Hold on, guys.
Literally. And
Go
y'all
ahead.
really, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm done. I'm sorry. That's it. You know how I do. I'll think of my mind. I'll think of something. I'll be like, hey, but
It's fine. Go ahead and say it.
yeah, I'm just like, did she really think she was gonna be able to get coleslaw on the show? Did she like? I want to know. I need answers. Most of
Well,
all, I just need answers.
the answer to that for me, my answer is if the in quotation marks the creator and all of that um has now seemed to have joined the same bandwagon, in reality, what's stopping her from being on the show? That could be a part of the plot as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. But go ahead, good bad apple, and then we're gonna
It's,
go to Aunt Zebby.
it's beyond crazy. It's diabolical for real because you really are trying to drive this lady crazy at this point. You want to bring her mistress onto the the platform that was her brainchild.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's diabolical to me. It's demonic, and it's really demonic for you to pretend to be my friend just to come on my platform so you can bring my arch enemy on the
Hmm.
platform with you. That is just some crazy stuff. I wish we was in the let loose lounge, but yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be letting loose on Friday. But you made some excellent points. Um, you know, I can only think back to the man that said, I think she's the whole restaurant. That was 2, 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So anything that happens or what may be allowed or that's being shopped around or whatever. Why is this showing like this? I was trying. I don't want to do that. But I wanted to show you guys real quickly the difference. You guys don't need to see it. But even when I was scrolling Mel's tweets earlier, the love that Mr. Carlos King was sharing to her was something else, babe. I mean, it was constant. And then here we are today where we just see this big difference, you know? It's crazy. It really, really is. And it's sad. But yeah, anytime he was able to say that out his mouth, again, we talking about Coleslaw, who knowingly slept with Martel and refused to even respect herself. She the whole restaurant somehow, some way. Restaurant been closed. Ain't serving shit. Okay? Ain't serving nothing. 10 years later. Before I get to you on that, because maybe you guys can yes, Victorious. That's why I put this back up. Baby, this was Sunday. This was Sunday night. Mel went live Sunday. I went live a couple hours later. This whole phone situation is where I'm a little baffled. But I think even that was done on purpose. Because you guys remember Martel driving up that mountain, child, in the dead heart of the winter, going to get his kids some phones. When you go get your kids some phones, the kids should have some damn phone numbers with it, attached to it. You guys remember that's the day that he stopped and they was walking outside and it was icy and snowing and all of us like, oh my God, because Sugar Mama at the time got real close to the water and we was all scared and all of that. But how did this turn into Tank using Arion's phone? How come his daddy didn't go out and buy him another phone if, let's say, something happened to his phone? And if you're going to give him her phone, why not change that number?
No,
I
what
think
happened was
No,
it was
no,
Hold
his
on,
phone
Trisha,
hold
it
on,
was
first.
his phone.
hold on. I can't hear you guys at the same time. Go ahead. Who was that first?
No,
It was
it's
Tank's phone first, and he took it from Tank and let her use it.
So she was using his phone.
She was
That
using Tank's
number,
phone.
but that couldn't be the case because there is no searching for a number, correct? Or no?
I'm just going
Do I
by
got
what
it wrong?
Mel said.
Mel said that it was
Okay, I got
Tank's
it mixed
phone.
up. I'm thinking about that 662 area code, but that's the number that she called. So
Yes.
the incoming number was Tank's number. Is that what you guys are saying?
No, the phone
No.
that the incoming number came from, that called Tank's phone.
Called
Be-
Tank's phone.
yes, which
Okay,
Thinking
so
that Coleslaw still had the phone.
right. Right.
but it was originally Tank's phone. A hotel took it from Tank and let Ari Coleslaw use it. And
Mm-hmm.
then eventually through time gave the phone back to Tank. And the
Okay.
person who used to talk to her on the phone didn't know that the phone got returned back to Tank.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's when they called the number, and that number, it was that area code.
So he couldn't even afford her a little metro phone. What's the little
Girl,
phone
she
you
couldn't
can
Child.
even
get
get
at?
an Obama.
All right, a Obama free phone, a little metro phone at Walmart or some
And
shit.
that's
You
why
got to
Mel
pay
made the
first.
statement.
What statement?
Right. And that's why Mel made the statement. That's what happens when you don't have your own stuff.
Mm-hmm. It was something
You
else that
remember
I
her making
picked
that
up
statement?
on. Yeah, it was something else that I picked up on. Was it that live or this live today? It wasn't this one today. We'll talk about it in the Let Loose Lounge. I'm gonna have to write myself a note. Okay, but that makes sense. So she used this phone. She broke her phone, got cut off. Damn, her daughter should even have a phone. What the hell?
Just
You know,
pitiful.
my goodness. But even For me, guys, this just me thinking, even that was a plot. When she decided to reach out to whomever on Tank's phone, that
Right.
was done purposely.
Mhm. Mhm.
Coleslaw. That
Mhm.
was done purposely.
Because you know
And
that ain't
again,
your phone
right. You know that ain't your phone.
to
You
give
know
out the
that is
number.
Mel's son's phone. You shouldn't be doing a damn thing on that phone. If you cannot afford your own phone, go out there, get on a stroll or do something, girl. Like, seriously. I love to see where they are in life. Don't get me wrong. But she did that shit on purpose. It's no telling what else Mel may have retrieved from that phone. I can guarantee you it's more.
Right. Hun
I
chit
can
chat.
I can guarantee you it's more because she did all of that on purpose. Best believe that. So yeah, she was contacting the people because Stormy, she got a number. She probably was chatting with Destiny and everybody else from that phone. Why? Because she wanted Mel don't give a damn to that extent. So it ain't gonna hurt her to that extent, but she wanted Mel to see that. I've never seen somebody as low as this girl. Never. Never, ever, ever. And I can't say what I'm about to say. I have to say that in the Let Loose Lounge. I've never, ever
Th- This is
seen
exactly
somebody.
what this is exactly why those kids should not be around her.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But look, Mr. Man, know that that's another dagger I'm gonna put in her heart. He does
Mm.
he been using this chick for years to hurt Mel. Anybody that have heard this chick talk about his own kids, if we heard it, his dumb ass heard it. Talked about his kids, talked about their hair, talked about sugar mama got my son sick, talked about all that shit. You got them around your kids. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's the way my mind set up, but I'm a watcher of Snap number one. That's why I said I don't see how this chick still. I'm gonna leave that at that. But Lifetime and Dateline and Nightline and kids mysteriously fall down the stairs and shit like that. He got somebody that had this much hatred towards his ex-wife and mother of his kids around his kids. And
And
y'all
have
want to
resentment towards his own kids.
right. And people want me to buy into he love his kids. No, he's doing that to hurt Mel because Mel hurt him when she left his ass after giving him 5 years. People talking about she knew he was cheating. She knew that she was his. Who is not the let loose now? She was his wife. Whatever she decided to do, whatever move she decided to make, she had that right. Just like Tisha may have that right to play dumb. And I don't know what's going on. Tell me the pictures. She got that right. Kimmy, you know, roll over and suffering. That's that she got that right.
Side chick
Mel had
turned wife.
yeah, Mel had that right. Mel had that right to believe this Negro every time he's oh baby, I'm so sorry. I promise you, I'm done. I'm done. Chit Chat just heard that shit a couple weeks ago. It'll never happen again, buddy. Still hearing it. Still want to get back. Still
Yo,
crying.
you got that good, good.
Still. No, I'm good, good. Men know when they have good, good. More than good, good that's in between your legs. They know good, good. And when they have it good, good like that, they'll never, never get over it. Never. You know? So, oh child, let me stop. Because I'm getting a headache again. Thank you, good bad apple. We're gonna go ahead and move to Aunt Debbie. Baby, I need a drink. Oh, I could drink tonight because tomorrow's my Friday. I'm gonna go have me a little truly. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
I
Love you, Aunt Debbie.
love you too. Hey, chit chat. Hey, panel.
Hey,
How y'all ladies
Hey,
Hey,
doing?
Auntie.
ooh,
Hey.
child. Ooh, child, Aunt Debbie. Mm-mm-mm.
You know, you can't even wake up in the morning with joy. Every day is something.
Say it.
Every day. These people that have you so riled up.
I know Mel going through a lot, and this is a lot. First, you got Destiny, then this, one after the other. You can't get through one situation without another one popping up like popcorn.
Mhm.
That's a lot on her. You can, a person can only take so much. I feel exhausted for her. I feel tired for her. And I don't mind because if I could take away some of that stress and just ease her burden a little bit, I don't mind. That's what sisters do for one another. But
Yeah.
this is too much. It's too much. See, they'll have people riled up to come down there and be ready to whoop somebody, you
Mm.
know, because street justice does happen. They need to stop. Stormy, cold, slow. All this was set up by Martel. Because, see, Martel can't do what he want to do because he on paper. And he trying to go to court, act like an honorable man, which he's not. He's just a devil in disguise, you know. And everything they do fail. I would stop. Stormy said she was getting off the show. Well, when the hell is she going to exit? If you say you're going to go, go.
I think she gone on Debbie. Allegedly, the girls' trip and all of that was the last that she's filmed. Allegedly.
Well, she need to go on then. Hell, what's she waiting on? We ain't finna give out no awards. If you're gone, you're gone. You don't have to announce it no more. You don't have to come back. You don't have to do nothing. Just go, as far as I'm concerned. Destiny, she need to stop. Here she is doing another interview. Nobody care about none of that stuff y'all talking about. Destiny, you need to get a job. The 13th is Friday. That man say he wants money.
Ooh, child.
You over there talking about all this stuff about who you can sleep with, and they don't pay no bills. You ain't gonna get nothing for that. Sitting
Mm.
there looking like a big bubble-eyed.
Ooh, child.
Fish eye food.
I
Child
mean,
food.
she's
Ooh.
standing there with her eyes out, but looking lips. I mean, you little bubble-eyed. Oh Lord, I wish we could. I would be nice. Cause when you said we're going to that lesson, let loose lounge, I'm gonna have to come early because I got a
Thursday
lot
or
to get off my
Friday.
chest. I mean, she too much. She too much. And she doubling down on what she said, as if what she say is right. And no, everybody knows she a big liar.
Even
I
with the
can't get over
receipts.
that. Stormy, she need to go sit down. Now, I believe her mama had a hand in teaching her how to do this so crooked letter stuff here. You know what I'm saying? All that was to get under male skin, And Aaron, if you ain't got no money to pay for no phone, you don't need to talk on that.
Ooh, child.
Really now, you said that man can't buy you a phone.
That's why she been silent, huh?
Yeah, how you expect for? Cause you know
Trying to.
why he ain't got her the phone? Cause he don't want her calling him.
Mm.
Mm.
Got no Wi-Fi, nothing, Jesus.
That's why he ain't bought her no phone. He don't want to be bothered. And she's sitting there asking them kids can she use their phone or getting their daddy to take their phone so she could talk and do stuff like this here. She too lazy to
Mm-mm.
get up and get her own phone. I don't know what kind of slut that is, but she terrible.
Undebbie. Undebbie.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But
Let loose
I tell
Friday. Undebbie. Don't forget our talk. Undebbie. Don't forget our talk.
I
Even
just
here. Go
I
ahead.
can't with these people. I can't with none of them. You know, you sitting at somebody's table, they feeding you, and then you turn around and take their food and say it's yours. These people want anything. I don't know what they want from this lady. She put a show together. She brought them all to the table. They got platforms. They could have made money. If they didn't, that wasn't her fault. That's on them. And
Yeah.
Kim.
for Stormy to do this just shows what kind of person she is. That's why Stormy never had no friends in school. Now you see why.
Ooh, child.
She had no friends. And if they was around her, they was to get a ride in a car, get something. She had no friends.
Mm-mm.
Blow down, just blow down for no reason. They coming at this lady. She don't bother them. She don't call them or nothing like that. She ain't asking them for nothing. She work and make her own money, take care of kids. So I can't see what the problem is, other than the problem is with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I,
Yep.
I, I figure like this. We just gotta keep praying for her. And I'm glad she telling it. Cause the more she talk about it and get it out, she'll feel better. And we'll know what's going on. And she need to keep letting us know what's going on. So these people can be brought to the light. So people could see what type of people they are. And if you notice with Stormy, whenever her business go down or she ain't they ain't a lot of people ain't talking about it, she go do something little sneaky stuff to Mel. I've been noticing that. Whenever
Mm.
they not talking about her, her product or something, she go over there and throw some rocks at Mel, like she did with this phone situation.
Mm-hmm. And Debbie, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Deborah Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said your last name, but something after that, so I didn't say that part. You are not the doctor of love, correct? Can you hear me,
No.
Deborah? Okay, so the doctor of love that's just chatting, chatting, chatting backstage. Where you at? Oh, okay, okay. I see you. My apologies. I'm like, child, she just chatting and she not even on the panel. Okay, I had to scroll down. Okay, okay, we said. I'm like, now wait a minute now, because I thought you were
Hey
Oh
y'all.
Dr.
Lord.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey y'all.
Welcome, honey.
Hey,
We just be running our mouth.
I do too.
yes. All right. Okay.
Hey
All
chit
right.
chat. Okay.
Hello, hello. Welcome. All right, go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
it's just too much. It's beginning to be too much. It they need to stop. And Carlos, I believe he got a hand in this. He done gave Martel free will, and Martel is taking it too far. And I'm gonna tell you, ain't no good gonna come from it. Keep on going to court. He'll see what'll happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. That's ridiculous. And all you could see is these people. They really, for some reason, we know they jealous and they envy, but it done turn into a hate. And that's where the problem
Hmm.
is, right there. Right there. This is why this need to be stopped. I pray for Mel and her kids, and I hope she keep her security all around her. May God put a shield around her and those kids and her family. Because them demons are out to get. I mean, they really on the move. And that's a sad
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's really sad. It's just sad. I'm sick of this every day though. Ooh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's too much. And that's all I got to say. I got to calm down. I done got riled all up.
You
So
do.
I got
You
to cut
do.
out.
You I told you you're gonna make me fly to the shy. But look, we love you. We love what you have to say. And yeah, it's sad. It's really sad, on Debbie. And it's draining. You know what I mean? And that's for me or us. Imagine again the person male who's experienced this. It's crazy. But thank you, Aunt Debbie. Now, look, guys, we already at 2 hours and 20 minutes. We have Deborah J coming up. Then after Deborah J, we got the Doctor of Love, and Nina is back. So we're gonna try to um keep the commentary for at least 3-4 minutes if you don't mind. Because it is what is it? 9:56 Central, 10:56 Eastern. So yeah, getting a little late. But let me say this. I want to read Edie B's comment. She says, sometimes we have to learn to save ourselves. It's not worth it. The other day, I met a young lady who suffered 2 strokes since January. Had
Mm.
to relearn how to walk. Stress is not a game, and is not. And it's not. So I just really wanted to make sure to read that, to bring that to the forefront, even when it comes to us and our reactions. And you know what I mean? It is stressful. It is. So, thank you for that comment and putting things into perspective for us. But let's go. The doctor. No, no, no. Where'd Deborah go? Did Deborah drop down? Deborah, you were supposed to be next, but Deborah is no longer here. So we're going to go to the doctor of love. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Chit
Hey.
Chat. Um,
Hey.
yes, hi to everybody on a panel. Hi to everyone that's out there chit chatting with us. Chit Chat, I love your
Yes.
channel. I just want you to know that I've been in the, what you call it,
Oh,
woods for the longest,
in the
for years
bushes,
on years.
child, being
Yes.
spectation.
Well, I'm going to say the woods. The bushes, you up close. I've been in the woods.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
anywho,
appreciate you. Thank you.
yes, thank you as well for coming on here and always protecting our girl Mel. I just want to say Stormy came on his show and she came on his show right. And then she blew it. And I want to say thanks to her mother and thanks to Carlos. So that's just one thing. And as you guys always say, Carlos is behind a lot. But the main thing I want to speak on is how this phone got to coleslaw,
Oh my
to
God.
say that the phone was the son's phone. In the beginning, um the father bought all four of the kids' phone, or three at first, but then it was four phones. So they used four phones. However, who got cut off, and Mel sent all those phones back over there as well. So
Mm-hmm.
the kids wasn't over there using them phones. They was using the phones that Mel brought them. Okay. And however, her phone get cut off, he gives her one of those phones. As from there, not only did he give it to her like, oh, since your phone cut off, let me give you this phone. But that's when all of their rah came along with, how could I say, all these bot people and fakeness to say
Hmm.
it came off of those phones. But what they don't realize is that your IEP is very hard to, how can I say, very hard to hide. And that's the thing that they don't understand. Just like you can pay to get your IEP hidden, you can pay to see someone IEP. And Mel is not stupid. Mel know what she know, but she gonna go and play this game with them, okay, and get her money off of it until game over. And what she gonna do? Take them to court, and they'll be all locked up at the end of the day.
Mm.
That is what allegedly my true feelings. Maybe I
Mm.
know a little, maybe I don't.
Mm. Mm.
But
Seems
yeah,
like you do to me.
yeah,
Sounds right up the alley.
yeah. So that's all that fakeness and fake. Um, and this been going on for a while with the fakeness. Oh, I got pictures. Oh, I must, send this and send that, and I hate that all the cast bought into it. Um, but yeah, they were behind a lot of stuff, and even with Stormy Coleslaw and her mother, like Stormy always wanted to be on TV. She always wanted to be on TV. She pitched her own show, the whole 9 yard, but her mother messed it up for her. Her mother, and then Carlos chipped on in and helped her mess it up too. So yeah, that's it.
Mm.
That's all.
Well, look, that's it. That's all. You dropped some bombs. And look, I agree with you. I said it. I seen it like Moses. I just feel like I don't know. A lot of us know how Mel move, and again, I think that she had all her ducks in a row before she even clicked live on Sunday. I really, really do.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
really, really do, because that's how she moves. It appears that's how she moves. So, but you're right about being able to do things. But look, this was a plan from the jump. When that man allowed that woman around his kids, any way that she think gonna hurt Mel, she, gonna try to do it. So that's been her plot. You know, speaking, I'm talking about Ariane. That's been her plot.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
So
true. And somebody asked, how did the cast get all these pictures and videos? I pretty much just said it, with all these so-called fake phones. That did not come from Martel straight phone or coleslaw phone. It came from these fake phones. That's where
mhm.
all of this craziness came from.
Meaning what? You're talking about the text messages and all of that?
No, it's even before that. The pictures that was sent out to the cast of what Mel was doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that was sent through those phones.
Okay. Okay.
And they tried to hide, but what they do not know and understand is she was already 2 and 3 steps ahead of them. Even
Mhm.
when Dusty Destiny said to her, "Oh, I have receipts and I got the proof,"
Mhm.
you
Know where
know,
the
and
bones are buried and all of that.
mhm. Yeah, it was because, like, Martell fools her too. Had sent them pictures, or had sent them to her, but she didn't even know he sent them to her.
Hmm. This is alleged. Everything is alleged. But I
Allegedly,
feel you.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I feel where you going with this. Again, the basis of my live and what I have in the title is let's break down the plot. So even all of that, that's still a plot. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. It's crazy. So excellent, excellent point. So the doctor of love, thank you so much for that. Cynthia Scott, thank you so much for the super chat. You said, I never comment, but love your channel. Aunt Debbie makes my day. Aunt Debbie make all of our day. She really, really does. When I see her little picture up, even if I'm being spectacious in other people's bushes, we love our Aunt Debbie. So thank you so much. Let me properly thank you. Give me 1 second. Um, I'll do this one this time.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
All right, all right. Thank you again. Okay. Now, Nina, this is final thoughts. 2 minutes, and that's everybody on the panel because we got to get out of here. So, Nina, you are back. Go ahead and give us your final thoughts on the conversation.
I am back, and I do agree with the previous person, the Doctor of Love. It's only one thing I don't agree with. Stormy did not come on here right, but we saw Stormy through Mel's lenses, so we thought she was right until we uncovered everything. Like I said, I still believe that all of them had their whole interaction prior to Stormy coming on the show. Courtney, Ariane, Stormy, Martel, all of them, they had their own interaction. So there was a plot behind that. Mel is upset. I would be too. Why are you my son's phone? So that's going to be addressed. I do believe that, guys. Um, it's just it is sad. I laugh because I want to get to the happy things that we can do. So it's not that I
Mm-hmm.
don't take anything serious at all, because I do.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, Mel did have this all figured out. That I believe she did. But I loved how she wanted to present her evidence to us. And that's what I appreciated. She wanted to let us know
Mhm.
how she pieced everything together. And I love the way she did it. She went back, sought out other conversations that she had in the past with the same verbiage. Because I always said,
Mm-hmm.
people write the way they talk, especially in a text message. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
That's one of the main keys. I'm going to pretty much write the way I talk, even though it's not right, it's not grammatically correct, but they normally do that. So I have to agree with her, and that's what she feels, and I'm on the same page with it. And that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know I do take this seriously. I know I'm a
Oh,
little
we know
silly at
that.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we know
Um.
that.
Love you,
Yeah.
Nina.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. 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 Or hey with
Yeah,
a comma and hey with a comma, not hey hey without no commas.
okay, without a comma, child, without a comma. Ooh,
Yeah,
child.
girl.
Okay. But no,
I
we
always
I
we know
forget.
cannot
that
wait
is.
for the
Yeah.
reunion.
Right, right. That's gonna be, oh my God. I want Mel to have her bodyguards, baby. Cause she gonna let loose. But it's time. It's time. I'm glad that she's just stepping forward and letting all the truth come out. Dr. Shanita, baby, thank you for stepping up
Mhm.
and bringing some of that, just point blank putting it on the table. We all been thinking of things, but it has never been spoken. So I'm glad that occurred, guys. Like I said, Mel knows it's spiritual warfare. Like I said, these people, like, oh wow. I mean, I don't understand either how Martel has infiltrated that group, but I guess that because they were friends and they've let him, know what's going on with them. Because, like I said, to me, Destiny is afraid of what he'll say if she doesn't agree with him. She's
Yeah.
afraid of that, but she doesn't have
Good
anything to
point.
discuss, So I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I had something else to say. I forgot, Chad. I need to write stuff down because my mind, I'm Mel like my daughter. Let me tell y'all, I got a daughter, 34 years old. So I don't look, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they keep me young at a certain point too. But like, I'm
Mhm.
so proud of her. And I'm just so super proud of you, Mel. You're
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, you've structured your children. They have a structured environment. You have done so well with them. The 4-piece nuggies. I mean, y'all are a beautiful family. That's what broke our hearts to see how this
Mhm.
dummy, what he did. That was just like, that was so, oh my God.
60
So, like, I'm
seconds.
going to let it go. Yeah.
Go ahead. 60
It's just,
seconds.
I'm going ahead. I'm hanging up now. I just wanted to just like let you guys know where my heart really is. And I'm just gonna say goodbye. I love y'all. Goodbye.
We
Mel
love
got
you
it.
too, Nina.
We
We
Love
just
you,
love
want to
you
support
too.
Nina.
And
and
look,
uphold her. I know. Thank you. And
look,
that's what
Nina,
I really appreciate. Huh?
let me say this to you. We know you. We know each other. You know what I mean? From jumping up on
Right.
panels or listening from other channels. So I don't think anyone thought that you wasn't taking this serious. So don't think that.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, because
we
I
didn't.
laugh, but that's my coping mechanism. I rather laugh than cry. So I do tend to be a little. I'm a giggle tickle, whatever. Even though I'm grown, I'm so grown, it's ridiculous. But I have
Yeah.
that spirit, and people may not think that. But yeah, guys, we're gonna talk again. I'm gonna try to get in on the Let Loose Lounge, and get
Yeah,
motivated. And
join us
and I
on
love
over
and
there
appreciate
on
y'all. I think I'm burning something. Yeah, guys.
We love you too, Nina. We love you
I
too.
love you too.
Thank
So
you so much.
ooh,
Yes,
ooh, ooh, ooh. I am a yeah. Ooh, the whole rice burnt, child. Jesus Lord.
okay. Oh, take care of the rice before you burn down the
I am,
house.
girl. I was trying to put
All
my
right,
cheese and
Nina.
chicken on it. All right. I'll
Oh,
see y'all later. Love you. Bye
okay.
bye. Bye
All
bye.
right. Love you too, Nina. Okay, okay. Nina is a ball of energy, okay? And it's fine. It's fine. All right, bravo. We're gonna swing this right on up to you. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. We had 2 hours and 34 minutes. But shout out real quickly, 996 of you guys still watching. Thank you guys so much. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. Okay, bravo.
Um, for me, because of the platform again, Mel has to constantly be aware of the enemies and when it's revealed to her. So, um, I think it's for me, it wasn't a surprise. I thought it was Stormy from the beginning, just because of the way she moves and how they were trying to prep her up to be, the next male on the show for a little bit. It was just really weird with her. Um, and she's always watching Mel and trying to see how Mel moves. And, then she comes on live after Mel comes on. It's just weird. It's weird, this energy. And none of it comes from a place of, I want to be better. They don't want to be better. If they really
Mhm.
wanted to be better, they would be appreciating what Mel has done and where she's going and how far she's going to go and saying that. But they don't, and that type of evil, yeah, you have to be aware of it, but it's not going to consume Mel. It's just going to, elevate her, motivate her. to keep going in the direction she's going. And like I said before, it guarantees her blessings. Um, it's sad, it's very sad, but you know, she's on a she's on a happier plane to me. So yeah, I'll make her sad, and yeah, she has to work through it and all that. But she works through it at a different level than what they work through it. You know, if they drop a fork on the floor, they want to pull their hair out and stuff like that. Mel works on a different way of coping and elevating herself than these people. They're weak, and that's where they're going to stay. They're going to stay weak because that's where they're comfortable. So,
Mhm.
you know, if they're comfortable being weak, evil people, that's just who they're going to be. And every time they try to pretend they're not, the truth comes out because that's not who they are when they're pretending. So, yeah. And but I can't wait for Let Loose Lounge because I've
Letting loose,
restrained
baby.
myself.
Well, I
I've
thank you.
restrained
I
myself.
thank you. We
Yeah.
will be letting loose on Friday. And yeah, I agree. You know, we all always seem to be on. Hey Somali, I meant to say that earlier. Hey Somali Queen. We all seem to be on the same page. You know what I mean? The majority like 95, 97. We like a good debate, so that is what it is. But excellent points of view, Bravo. And yeah, we just gonna continue to pray for each other, pray for Mel, pray this situation changes. I don't know what it will take for it to change, but you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Um shoot, let me go back to private chat. The Doctor of Love, I put the links in the private chat. You asked about the Let Loose Lounge. That is what we do on Patreon. You can join the Cutie Crew membership. You'll have access to the Let Loose Lounge, or you can join Patreon memberships will start on the 23rd with Football Wives. The week of the 23rd. Let me say that because that's the first day I be back in business. But thank you guys again to the chat. We're gonna take this thing on over to LaDawn. LaDawn, your final thoughts.
I agree. We're almost on the same page. Um, I agree that it was a plan from the start. That's why it was so easy for Stormy to get offended with Mel when filming ended and Mel, do what she do,
Mm-hmm.
decompress. And Stormy got offended. She jumped ship too quick for her trying to really build and understand and get to know Mel. So I do agree that this was a plan from the start. She wanted to get to know Mel's every day and really get up in there. And she didn't realize Mel don't move like that. First of all, Mel's not a needy friend, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and she don't move like that. So it's just sad that they were all willing to throw their future away. It's not fully thrown away if they repent and ask for a clean heart. But it's sad they was willing to risk the things that they have in their you know, for nonsense, for the jealousy and I agree with Aunt Debbie, the jealousy turned into hate. And because of their own actions, they're not very likable people and they want to blame one person and try to destroy them. And it's just sad. That's it. I don't want to beat a dead horse in the head, but what I do know is Mel is fully covered. Um, and she has feelings, but I'm glad she's in a healthy place where she can feel her feelings and push through. It's okay to cry. I got to tell myself that, remind myself that, not tell myself. It's okay to feel your feelings.
Mm.
You got to push through and find a way out. And I'm glad Mel is putting in the work for her to be a healthy her because life is not easy, and you still got to stay strong and push through. So I'm glad she got the support she does and the relationship with God and everybody else praying for her. And her security stay on deck. We don't have to ever question that. As long as Hotel is still walking them streets and he ain't behind clink clings, Mel is going to stay with her security.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jason. I just gifted 5 Cutie Crew memberships. Is it Shari Patterson? Welcome to the Cutie Crew. Patricia D, welcome to the Cutie Crew. Pat and Two, welcome to the Cutie Crew. Janine Bird, welcome to the Cutie Crew. And Shirley, welcome to the Cutie Crew. So, and the Doctor of Love, thank you so much for joining the Cutie Crew. I wish it won't let me select, you know what I mean, who. Somebody else earlier said they wish they could be a member. And yeah, YouTube just picks. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Doctor of Love, for joining the Cutie Crew. Callie Kiss said, let's pray for Mel at videos of people driving by her house. The hate may be real. I heard her say that. And
Mhm.
LaDawn, you let me know. Was she talking about was she talking about when Coleslaw was driving by our house?
I think, allegedly, in my opinion, I think it was Uncle Wanda
Oh, okay. Could have been. Could
because
have
she
been.
was
Okay.
she was on the wavelength of what they allowed to happen to her and what magnitude, and it was
Got you.
nothing.
Got you. Girl, I would have ran. Oh, I can't say that. I had to say it on the Let Loose Lounge. Baby. That big G Wagon would have came
I
in
don't know if she
play.
was there at the time or was on the video cam. You know that ring cam,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
Mm-hmm.
it's the
Yeah.
attempt. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
could have been
Yeah. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I can give, but I can't select the Doctor of Love. Okay, LaDawn, thank you for that. I know allegedly that's when Coleslaw totaled her car trying to creep down that mountain, child. And God said, you're gonna go right into that tree. There you go. There you go. A mess, a mess. But yeah, prayers, you know what I mean? Because I don't think that we will ever know everything that Mel has gone through. And I could just imagine. So you're welcome. Those of you that was gifted memberships. All right, thank you, LaDon. Sammy, you are up. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Sammy, are you there? All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Good, bad apple. Final thoughts.
I don't have much to say. I just want to say that Mel is on a roll. I love this version of Mel with the red phone. I hope she keeps the red phone charged up. I want her to continue to expose these phonies, any and everyone who is on BS behind the scenes. I want to know. I want the expose to happen. And I cannot wait for the reunion so she can expose them people to their faces because I want her to walk Stormy down and make her explain her actions about this.
Right.
All right.
Period. That's it.
All right. Good, bad apple. Wanna know. And we feel you. We feel you. Will she show up at the reunion? Probably not. You guys heard it here first. We shall see. I don't think Stormy going to that reunion. I don't. But Tyra, thank you so much for gifting a Cutie Crew membership. Rosebud, make sure to say thank you to Tyra. Brittany Janae, we meeting on Friday. Let Loose will be Friday. I'll put a post up tomorrow on the community wall for the Cutie Crew. You guys give me like you guys one evening let loose. Yeah, probably so. So people that have to work and all of that. We'll do evening. But thank you, good bad apple. All right, Aunt Debbie, you are up. Final thoughts.
I just hope, you know, some resolution can come from this. They've been doing this so long. She been through so much. She need a break. You just sometimes you just need a break. And I think they have gone too far. I like to
Mhm.
see some some what it calls this cease and assist.
Cease and
Something,
desist.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
something
Mm-hmm.
go to some of these people. Maybe that'll shut their mouths up if she get in their pockets.
Yeah.
You know, I hate she going through this. And like you say, this is diabolical. These people, they so vile and ignorant and evil till they don't even know that they are. You
Mm.
know, and that's a sad thing right there. Cause I'm pretty sure Stormy got a business. She wouldn't want her customers to find out she doing these evil things. You know, that could hurt her business as well. And she not thinking about that. And I can't see how these people who say they business people but don't have a
Mm-hmm.
business mind. So, you know, it's to me it's just sad. You would never think people would go this low. You know, they just on a show and you will go this low. That's sad. This is sad. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
that's it's sad. That's all I can say is sad. I'm just, you know, keeping on prayer. You know, like sometimes they can do
Mhm.
something. Like I understand why you say you got a tension headache. Looking at this
Yeah.
stuff will give you a headache, a migraine. I'm like, wow, it will
Hmm.
give you a headache, you know, because you can't believe people would do such evil works, the devil's work, you know. And whatever Martel got on these people, you know, it can't be all that to have them doing all this kind of old stuff that they doing. You know, it's just sad.
Hmm.
And he ought to be ashamed of himself to do the mother of his kids like that. Ain't no
Yeah.
good gonna never come to him.
Never.
He a terrible
I
person. No
agree.
good gonna ever come to him.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I don't mean to laugh, but Aunt Debbie said, shoot, I'm from Chicago. She said, I ain't never seen nobody like this. They are
Hmm.
the worst, Aunt Debbie.
Well, the reason why Aunt Debbie has never seen anything like this, being from Chicago myself, most times it's handled like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
Really,
get it, but it's just the funny the way she said it, though.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I get it.
yeah. But excellent points on Debbie is sad, and I feel the same way. I broke down how I feel about that man as a father. No, sir. No, sir. I don't care how much he says it. His actions don't show that. His
They need to
actions.
terminate his parental rights.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Okay. Real quickly. Good, bad apple. Good, bad apple. Thank you for gifting a cutie crew membership to Miss Sugar Mama. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sweet Tea is also a new member. Tyra gifted a membership, and I was trying to scroll back up to see who was gifted the membership. Okay, Rosebud. I think I said that. Rosebud. And thank you so much, Cookie from the Shy. Anybody got the video? Somali, anybody got the video? I need to see that. So Cookie said, Mel said that whoever it was posted it in one of the Facebook groups and said, you said pull up, so we pulling up.
Oh heck no. Oh no.
Hmm.
No.
And
No.
What?
somebody else, right,
No.
allegedly,
Mm-mm.
somebody pulled up to our house and posted our house on Facebook.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's is Alabama a concealed carry state, stand your ground state? And you guys
I,
don't have to answer me, but that's where I'm going with that. You know what I
mm-mm.
mean? Yeah, they crossing the line big time, big time. Okay. Thank you again, Aunt Debbie. Who else we got up here? Oh, the Doctor of Love. The Doctor of Love. Your final thoughts?
Okay, my final thoughts is I cannot wait until the reunion. I'm so excited about that. And I feel Stormy will show up for her paycheck, or I don't know if that's just a paycheck
Okay.
just for the reunion. If it's just for the reunion, then I'll say no. But if it deals with the whole second half pay in the reunion, I'll say yes. I don't know. how they do over there on OWN. So
Mhm.
yeah, I really can't wait to the reunion. I would love for her to come to the reunion. And one thing I truly believe that Stormy and Letitia, not Letitia, what's the married friend? Um, what is her name?
Oh,
Kimmy.
the
Kimmy.
Trish,
crooked jaw.
No, no,
Trish.
Kimmy. Kimmy
Oh,
and
Kimmy.
Stormy. I really believe in the beginning they really liked slash love Mel until a man got in one ear, and then in the other one, the mother got in the ear, and then of course another man got in her ear as well. But that's neither here nor there. That's for another day. But other than that, like I said, I love Mel, and she's gonna be good because she knows God. That's that.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, yes, yes. We do love Mel, and we'll continue to pray. And like I said, yeah, that's saying heavy is the head that wear the crown, but look, give us some peace. Give her some peace. You know what I mean? And or give some justified reasons, which there are none, for your behavior. All of them. All of them. You know, we've never seen Marceau or Maurice come out and talk about how wrong it was for their brother to be posting and saying all the things that he was saying. We've never really seen Tisha come out and mean it when it comes to her mom, or Stormy when it comes to Betty, and Destiny being disrespectful to her mom and all that. You know, you got to peep game as well, because when you're jealous and when you are jealous and envious, they will try to push you to react in a way that can make you lose everything. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it is. Destiny said, "Oh, it didn't work with Miss Van the first time when I said she was pimping her daughter. Well, now let me force her to speak to me. That's disrespectful." You know what I mean? So that could be an agenda. Let's see if we can get her to react and fight, or worse. So as EDB said, the stress of it all is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. You know. And I don't know. I know Mel said she ain't leaving her shit, and I don't blame her. But I doubt if we ever see any changes without changes being made, you know. So it's sad, it's sad. But we will continue to keep her in prayer and keep each of us lifted up in prayer. The world is a crazy, scary place, child. You gotta have your side eye here, there, everywhere, and you know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy. So we shall see what happens. Good, bad apple won't answers. I don't think we're gonna get them, sis. We shall see. I don't think so. Because like I said, if I'm innocent, I'm coming. Same day, probably within the hour or less. You know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's just hope that Mel continues to enjoy life, enjoy her babies, and that her business continues to be prosperous and all of the above. You know what I mean? That's what I would be looking at. That's what I would be looking at. Damn, it's like everything we try, look at it, look at it, look at it. So time shall tell, but we are at 2 hours and 55 minutes and counting. I thank each and every one of you, all of you, for your acts of kindness, joining the Cutie Crew membership. Welcome, welcome again. For those of you that sent super chats, super stickers, cash apps, whatever the above, the extra support, I appreciate you guys as well. And we'll be chatting. I may go live for a power hour
Ciao.
tomorrow. I wanted to discuss today power hour. Nene is back. I wanted to discuss Don Richards, Sue and Diddy, Super Scent caught up in some mess, the Super Bowl issues, Tyreek Hill, and Wanda. When Wanda was talking about colorism, child, I thought she was saying coloring book. I ain't have a clue what the hell she was saying. I learned from I just couldn't decipher it. I ain't know what I found out through I was listening to Caramel Rail early this morning. But child, I thought she said coloring book. I ain't know she was trying to say colorist. Ooh, child, a mess. But we are out of here. We out of here. As Nina said, you guys, let's get some happiness going. Let's get some happiness going. Let's lift our spirits. And it was a heavy, heavy day. Rest in peace again to the legend, Frankie Beverly and James Earl Jones. Also, today was 9/11, and we remember that day as well, and the events that transpired that stopped the world. So, shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys. We are ending this thing with 858 still watching, 1.1K likes. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the cutie moms, the cutie crew, my patroni cuties. I will see you guys in the Let Loose Lounge on Friday. And we out of here. Back chat. What's this? Okay, the doctor of love. Good night. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I end this, let me read Sammy's final thoughts. Samantha was having some issues with her phone, and she said what she wanted to say is she wants them to leave Mel alone. She wants Martel to find happiness and peace, because if he's happy, Mel's life and the children's lives will be happy. I want them to find their own show and leave Mel alone. There are plenty of people in Huntsville who would love to be on the show with Mel. The cast need Mel. Mel doesn't need them. So if they hate her so much, then leave. And that's how she spelled it. And build their own show. Great point, Sammy. I'm so glad that there was a notification from the Dr. Love, which reminded me of what you said. So shout out to you guys again. Thank you to those that gifted memberships as well. Myself, Good Bad Apple, child, I can't even see it. Tyra, and let's see, I believe that's it. Thank you guys for gifting memberships. So very kind. All right, guys, we are out of here. Have a great night, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.